and welcome everybody to the CWC Season 8. I gotta say, tonight we're gonna have a game between Forever Young and Holiday on Highlands, two teams that did come up together in the CPL Premier League, and we're gonna need to see how they're gonna fare against each other in this game. We do have, I also want to mention, we will see I would say a restream of this game. Trinda is actually streaming the mainstream on the mainstream there with Sue. But of course, I do want to actually see and give my own commentary on this one. Natro, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did also see Jam the Window. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Good evening, good morning, Heinik Dave. I do hope you enjoyed a little bit of music in the morning over there, and it wasn't that loud. Linda, good afternoon, ma'am, or I should say good morning, ma'am. How are you doing? I did see also Jump the Window asking us about enemy versus DYDX yesterday. We were hoping that we're gonna get two casters, but unfortunately it was kind of at an odd hour. It was 1230 GMT, or I should say 0030 GMT in the morning. So you can imagine, even for me, it was like 3:30 in the morning if we would have started it. At the same time, Seb, bonjour monsieur, bienvenue. I did also notice Rafifi, bonsoir monsieur. How are you doing, sir? Good morning, good day, good evening. It's already evening. Can you imagine, by the way, we're coming up on the biggest, longest day in the year. I believe it's on the 21st, if I'm not mistaken, this month, and we're gonna have so much daylight going on from the beginning to the end. Also, a big props to Heinik Day for picking up that first promotion. Thank you so much, sir. We do see them started up on I would say the active ban phase. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Maybe one of the players has an extra ban or something. We do have 4 auto bans, if I remember correctly. They are on the screen on the right side. It's Mobande, Khmer, Vicky, Age of Steam, and Daido taken down from the draft. Now we do need to see how the players will play around them and what kind of bans they're gonna do in the normal phase. They do have in the top right part of the screen over there a normal phase to go for. I do believe they also did try as much as possible to get something. Oh, let me actually move a little bit. There we go. We need to move the text a little bit so we get to actually see the other text and it doesn't overlap weirdly. I believe they already they didn't actually choose the map. We do have 2 auto bans for maps this week. It's going to be Terra map and Terra map. That's Classic Ridges, Plangia, and Highlands taken out from the players' options. Now they do have 5 more maps to choose from, and as you can see over here, they're waiting for Val to get back into the lobby. We do have Carrier with Space, Fkdn, and Mr. Toes showing up today for Holiday on Highlands. Fkdn was a player that got recruited recently in Holiday on Highlands with I would say with the disbanding of WCG, or One Last Light as they like to call themselves, in the last tournament from CPL Premier. Hello there, and Sasu. Good evening, sir. Hello. How are you doing? We do have on the other side Forever Young Roy SQ with Val and Vladimir showing up tonight. And I gotta point out, yesterday we did have also the pleasure of hearing Demonar on the stream with us, talking about the game between COC and Easy Katka. We did update a little bit the details they have on the website over there, so you guys can take a look whenever you want. Let me actually see, because this is okay. I think let's make this a little bit bigger. The cats and dogs picture, man. I like the cats and dogs picture. There we go. It should be fine. We do need to see in the active ban phase what they're gonna go for. Looking at the text over here, it doesn't seem like whoa. They actually chose the map, but they did choose 3 civilizations to be banned. It's gonna be Victoria, Age of Empire, with Portugal and Indonesia. This actually kind of gives me the idea that they're gonna play on one of those coastal maps. I guess a lot of people will be asking what's going on. Move dogs a little to the middle, Wait, but they're cats as well. What do you mean? Only the dogs? That's gonna take me some time, man. I got the empty continent. Yeah, well, I'm playing Kupe on Terra. It's so fun. Oh my god, wait, you actually got the empty continent? Oh, you spawned in the seas and you moved for the empty continent. That is so cool. You got a continent all for yourself. You're playing Tropico over there. Tropico in Civilization 6. Why not? You know, it is what it is. Man, I gotta say, I can't wait. We had a discussion earlier with Heinig Dave and Project Cisco, and oh my god, I don't want to say it before, you know, like it takes all my power to not actually give you a bit of an update over there, but oh my god, if that idea actually comes to fruition, it's gonna be amazing. Let me actually see what I can do about this. There we go. Bigger cats and dogs. Man, I like cats and dogs. It is what it is. I think that's the end of the the screen. Okay, it is what it is. Big cats and dogs. Okay, so looking at what they're going here, 2 more bands got taken. It looks like Spain and Norway to the top right. That's Konge. That's the usual, the normal Norwegian leader. We're gonna see how this is gonna go through. If they do have one more band to take out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna need to check out the next ones. To see how they're gonna fare in this. I do also want to put up on the screen really quickly over here. Give me a second, because I'm pretty sure we would have had this. Okay, there we go. We have this also. Let's turn this down. We have this image also coming up from Sue, and by the looks of it, he's gonna be streaming us. I like this more. He's gonna be streaming without. Oh my god, look at this. We got this, boys. Let's actually take a quick pick over here and take off the cats and pictures, because actually that, I mean, I like it, but it takes a lot of the screen now. Okay. Looking at what's going on over here, we do have Kupe being picked up first. Remember, Kupe is not auto banned. Well, so yeah, it is what it is. No auto bans in the that was the deal, right? No auto bans in the game here. Let me actually think, because I think I need to do this actually. There we go. That's the only thing that I actually need to cover. Okay, so looking at the continents and islands as a map that we're gonna get played over here, we do need to actually take a look and write it up on the screen over here. Continents and islands. There we go. It's kind of a long name, and honestly I should have actually wrote just you know, CNI, but that might have been misunderstood. We do have Vladimir also picking up John Curtin. They will prioritize as much as they can these coastal civilizations, but I gotta say, on continents and islands, there's quite a bit of a chance for you to go against your opponent on land. It looks like they will actually pick Elizabeth I on Forever Young, and then Space is going to finish up with the first pick phase on Byzantium. Basil II coming up here, which is going to be quite strong if he does manage to get next to an opponent with those tagmas with the Crusade ability. Oh my god, that's going to be quite something. Kupe is not auto banned. No, we actually had quite a bit of a discussion before the tournament about this, and we ran a few votes. The idea was because a lot of the times in the CWC we did have the custom to not actually have bans, auto bans in the tournament. Sometimes we did have like 1 or 2, maybe Babylon, because it couldn't be balanced around and so on and so forth, even though some players still liked it in, some players did not like it in. In this kind of in this version, we did give the players the option to have 4 more pre-bans in the games. Casting channel, yes, let me actually take a look. What do I have here? Yeah. Oh, hello there. Wait, cannot hear you. One second. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure I need to actually switch something here, but I need to actually turn off my screen so I can switch it. There we go. This one. There we go. I can hear you. Hello there, sir.
Hello, how are we?
Oh, we're fine. Oh, we got Project Cisco in the house over here. I don't know what stream you're watching, by the way, but I'm watching Sue's stream. I think that's the cleanest one here, and we do need to see what's gonna happen. Bonsoir, Marco Diabolo. How are you doing, sir? And I was just going around the options for the players to have the pre-bans. So when we did have the initial voting, there were, I guess, a few experiments on also CPL. They're now running experiments on how it is a good procedure on CVFR. And on our side, we did. I did think it's a little bit better to have the bans pre-game, pre-map draft, so you do get out of the way the civilizations that are overpowered on most maps. And yes, the players do have different opinions on who is overpowered on most maps versus other players. Like there's varied opinions on a lot of the civilizations here, depending on their experience and so on and so forth, and also the level of skill and preferences. At the same time, those bans do go in before the map in a 1-2-1 format in the channel for the game scheduling. Now, we did have a bit of a discussion about this actually recently yesterday, that it should be shown either on stream or somewhere on CWC. We will have game reports. They're already starting to get through. We will put them on the CWC website, and we have to thank Mama Leto for helping us with that. And now coming back to the game here, it looks like they went for 4 more bans. We do have Congo and Zinga. We do have also Cyrus with Gran Colombia and Nader Shah. Interesting choice that they didn't ban both Persias in the pre-ban phase. Honestly, we've seen it come up quite a few times, and I don't know why they used the actual bans for this. I'm fine.
Can you
thank
stream in Discord? It's only because your stream's behind. That's all.
I think you should just open up. Oh wait.
I have Trenders open and I have the other person's open as well.
Oh, and
but it's just a little bit behind from the.
Oh, I
commentary.
just should stream my screen. Sure, I can do that. Give me a second. I can do that. Not this. Sorry. How do I share your screen? Screens. I guess this one. There we go.
It's great to see Kupe, making it through.
Yeah, Kupe made it through. I cannot believe, honestly, Kupe made it through. Like, there are 14 bans. None of the players thought about Kupe over here. Uh-oh.
I think the only thing, apart from the fact that he has Celestial Boost, that I think is pretty OP, is his ability to screw over spawns,
Oh, yes.
Crazy.
Yes. We haven't seen that in such a long time. So just to give an idea for what we're talking about over here, the thing with Kupe is most of the time he actually spawns on the coast, on in the water, right in the middle of an ocean or something. And that actually gives you quite a few opportunities to try to go and scout out the coast. So you might end up extremely close to an opponent's civilization. So you can imagine the horror of actually seeing Kupe with all of its bonuses settling 5 tiles or 6 tiles away from your capital, and you can't get rid of him. That is so horrifying. You see players just scrambling to get slingers out, to get warriors out. You might see your opposing team actually buying out units so he can get there. It's just whoa.
He can force players into a technical as well and leave them there, which is crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, that is just insane. At the same time, it does have quite a few nerfs on his side. I gotta say,
sure.
we did have, I think, like 5 rounds of nerfs on his side. Like the base game, Kupe is extremely strong. This game, Kupe, not that strong, I would have to say. But anyway, it's still very good. And also I see Linda is very surprised Kupe makes it through on this map, especially on continents and islands. This is gonna be quite dangerous. We've seen actually players also go about it on Highlands with it, because you do get to settle turn 1, you do get to settle with an extra population on your side, so that actually allows you to build a settler very quickly. It's basically like what, 4-3 turns faster than any opponent can start building it, training it. They can't even start training it. So you can imagine having the city centers much faster than your opponent is usually very nice. Well, gonna need to see if it actually gets in on one of those Highlands maps. And honestly, I'm very happy we see a diverse pool of bands over here. This is gonna be quite interesting when we're gonna have the statistics. This is another thing that we're gonna try to implement. And again, Mamaleto just big braining this. I don't know if you saw it, Cisco, if you saw some pictures with the statistics he might actually give us with I would say the CPL Premier thing that he tried, but unfortunately, well, we couldn't follow up on that. But now on the CWC, maybe we should be able to follow this up. Oh my God, this is
there's certain people that have a next level of knowledge in Excel. Excel is probably one of the most powerful tools that we have at our disposal when it comes to Microsoft's products.
Oh my God, yes.
And he really knows his way around it.
He's like a genius, man, over there. I cannot believe it. Like I know my father works in Excel all of the time, but I never actually thought to even like ask him something like this. And when Mamaleto showed us, oh my God, what he's doing, I told my father, and he was like, yeah, Excel is pretty powerful, man.
Yeah. You can make a database in Excel. The most complicated thing I can do in Excel is make a database and make pivot tables, but yeah, it's crazy the amount of formulas once you know the syntax for them. Yeah. Crazy.
Akerimono, you know why Ludwig is the one autoban? We do not have autobans. Are you referring to another something? Yeah, look, so in CWC we do not have autobans at all. There's no autobans. There's nothing. We just have pre-game bans and the ban phase that you see over here. The pre-game bans are actually made, introduced, so they can actually replace the auto bans. Because we never had in CWC more than I think like 3 auto bans in the full 8 seasons. No auto, not many auto bans. And to keep up with that custom, even though other communities sometimes introduce like 6 of them at a time and so on and so forth, we did keep the CWC because this is, you know, this tournament is kind of the cream of the crop of the players, right? We get all of the experienced players which do know how to counter, they do know how to get everything going on their side to defend against something that is considered in most communities very, very powerful. So they're challenging themselves and they're challenging others by having these in. Now the pre-game bans, we're gonna need to see, of course, how this will go on through. This is the first week. We haven't seen, I personally haven't seen that many problems with this. We have seen a few suggestions that we should actually introduce the pre-game bans after the map if chosen. There is a bit, like, I gotta say, there's some reasoning to that. I do understand it, because you want to do the pre-game bans on the actual map, but at the same time, it doesn't actually get you to the same point that we wanted to take care, and that's actually the auto ban civilizations. We wanted to take them out entirely. Also, I do have to also point out that we how to say, we do have the same thing happening in CPL Premier and in Civ6. They both are trying different systems to implement these pre-game bans, some with the CivGG Civ, I don't know how to call it actually, but anyway, the website over there that they're using for the pre-game draft, which is allowing more time. That's actually another counterpoint to having the bans. There's just not enough time after you select the map to go for the 4 bans immediately in the chat. How MPH uses it, it's a bit too fast to actually get all of those really quickly going. You still need to prepare them beforehand, and it's a bit too much. But anyway, we're gonna need to see how the players adapt to this. We only saw a few players giving their opinion on this, and I think actually the silent majority was fine with the decision that we made. I'm pretty sure, since we do have and a lot of the times we work with feedback coming up from the communities, from the players. I'm pretty sure if there was a massive like outrage about this,
with the Giants Causeway, so look at that.
Yeah, on top of the map with his own island in the middle of the screen over here, the biggest island for Kupe. A city state to take. What is that? Byzantium on the left side. I think that's Fkdn.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we do have Australia coming up here to the southwest. Looks like giant causeway right next to Kupe. Okay, I mean, I don't think Kupe is gonna settle there. Oh wait, that's his ally. Wait, that's oh my god, they can trade coastally as
Byzantium
well.
is ally. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine. He can go there, get a city on giant causeway, and
I
not
don't
care
think he
about it.
should actually. I think he should go to the island, if I'm
I
honest with you, because it gives
yes,
Byzantium a
yes.
bit more space.
I totally agree. Island first, then maybe get a city to a giant causeway. I still like the giant causeway settle for the extra bonuses that you get. Not to mention the free era score, man. You get like 3 era score. Why not? You know, just get it in. Get it in. Hello there, Remeroni. How are you doing, sir? Also, Akeli Monu. I just heard about Ludwig being only autobans. Thanks for clarifying. No problem, no problem. Where did you hear that? I think that was somewhere on. Was it somewhere? Was it on? Didn't we have him in the wild cards? I think in the wild card.
He was wild card. He was. I don't think he was in, was he?
Yeah, I think that was the only one that was banned in the wild card. We did have some more, but then we opened them up, especially after the BBG did an update. I'm doing well, Remeroni. Just getting my coffee ready for this game. We're watching Sue's stream over here about the game from Forever Young versus Holiday on Highlands. This is the last game of the week, by the way, for the CWC. We got all of the scores for you to see on the Civ6 worldcup.com website, and I do hope soon we're gonna get to implement the game results and everything in a more detailed manner. It looks like Australia has kind of a interesting spawn over there with the peninsula. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's settled. I've been getting a lot of that recently on Australia. He's on to CISO, which is nice. Potential trades to his ally.
Yeah, Abu to say Kaka, hello there, sir. Indeed, we got Mali. Did you see Cisco? Did you see how to call it? Oh my God, Kilimanjaro to the southeast of
That
London.
was huge. Dude, Kilimanjaro is probably one of the most powerful wonders. I think, you know, the production of food.
Yeah,
Gives you giga tempo. It's nice to get other bonuses from wonders, but like just the raw production and food that you can get from that wonder, huge.
you don't see the bottom of the minimap. I would honestly, I love the cats and dogs, but the thing is, there's a thing over here. You see, there's a text over here for something. I don't know what that is, but I guess it's Sue's thing on the stream. And I mean, I guess sure we can have some rubles on the screen.
It's a donation goal.
Donation goal. Okay.
Yeah, I can tell by the RUB on the end is money.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I put the cats and dogs next to my dog over next to my own goal over there. Yeah, okay, so if you're fine with that, I have no problem. I mean, of course, we do try as much as possible to help out every streamer that comes into the CWC. So if I can help with some advertising, why not? Yeah, it's a restream. Yes, you see, no buttons. I'm not clicking anything. We're watching from Sue's perspective of the game over here, and we do need to take a look at the details how this is gonna go through. Looks like he was watching the continent split between them. Kupe is gonna go for the island. Oh my God, he has tobacco settle next to tobacco settle. What is this? You see that tobacco of Merity over there, and then 2 more tobaccos next to him. He's gonna get
that's crazy.
The pan. He's probably
I'm
gonna
glad he
get
went
out of
to
the sea.
island.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he went for that island settle. Yeah, God of the Sea on Kupe, nuts.
Yeah. And I gotta point out about the positioning of the teams over here. We do have this map. This is the first map. We don't know if this is actually gonna hold for the next part. And let me actually see. Oh, okay, there we go. I didn't have ticked on the 1080p KW. Anyway, we do have in the top part of the screen, of course, the 2 teams, Forever Young and Holiday on Highlands. We did not actually get to talk about the last picks they did with America. I think we didn't talk about Rough Rider. We did also saw Mongolia, and this is Genghis Mongolia. This is gonna do quite a bit of damage. He's on the same continent as Mr. Toes and quite close to him. And of course, Ro got picked up also by SQ. That also means SQ with Mongolia can go against Eleanor, and this might be a reason for them to remap this. Oh no, he didn't see the tobacco settle. He didn't see the tobacco. Oh my God, just 2 more turns, man, and he would have
I think
the biggest
he
one.
still left a nice settle for it, hey?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Counting. He's still left a nice settle for it, and
Yeah.
he can kill Lahore, which is a huge early
Yeah.
city-state kill. I don't think they'll actually. I would go far to say, based off just Kupe tempo here, I don't think they remap because Kupe, Byzantium, coastal trades.
And
I
Eleanor.
think they'll save
They're on the same
yeah,
seas.
sorry.
And Eleanor. Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is, will he sacrifice Eleanor? Well, I guess he can hold up quite a bit until he's gonna get a safety settler. But man, I'm not sure that's a good measure. On the other side, we got Australia free simming with what is it? Elizabeth the First, right? They can coastally trade also, and on the left side of the map, and then.
But I don't think Australia, even though he's in that nice free sim position, like. The tempo of his spawn looks pretty rough for Australia. Yes, he'll have good science, but those next, 5, 6, 7 expands that he'll want to get out are going to take time to get down.
Yep. Hey, Lizard the Wizard. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? No glasses. Woo-hoo. Yes, indeed. No glasses for some time now. And I did manage to get contacts. So
how are you finding your contacts, actually, when we last spoke?
It's fine. I mean, I did get to change them. I don't know if we did get to speak about them after I changed them to the full ones. They just gave me some in between ones, so we had to order the good ones. But now it's fine. I actually the thing is, I'm a bit worried to touch my eyes and so on and so forth. So I think I don't pop them out. That's one of the things that I guess. But it's much better than with glasses. With glasses, I always had to clean them. I always had to they're always. I have
remember where they are. Like, dude,
I don't get them off my face. Like I put them on in the morning. I don't get them off until I go to sleep.
I've got 5 pairs, and I've got 5 pairs. They're all really, I don't know, I like designer brands, so I bought a load of designer frames, but I wear some for just outside and some for indoors. Like the ones I'm wearing now are blue light coated and whatnot, and my outside door ones are transition lenses, so I don't get headaches from sunlight and whatnot.
Oh,
and I always forget where I put my outdoor glasses, so I always forget.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm still, I guess, gonna need a little bit more time to see exactly how the full experience is, but my first pack was for 6 months. For what I understand, you get these packs of 6 lenses, and it's each for an eye or something like that, because I have different prescriptions. Yeah. And I guess we're gonna see at the end if I'm gonna need to get back my glasses or not. But tomorrow I go and get back my glasses anyway. They finally called me on Friday and they told me they actually found the same frames, so I just need to go there and leave the previous glasses there so they can put the lenses on the new frames. So it should be fine. That's gonna be a backup. My father actually gave me something really interesting. I don't know if you ever seen this. Let me see. He was talking with a friend, and since he told him what happened to me, and anyway, this guy had on his phone. What is this? Lucky Joy? How do you call them? I totally forgot what they're called. Check this out, guys. So you see this? Let me actually put up your name on the screen, and then I do this. Project Cisco. We got Cisco in the house. Okay, there we go. So check this out. This is basically, you put it on the phone. So you have a phone, you have the back of the phone, and you just stick it next to the phone. And check this out. Where is it? Here? Wait, I need to figure it out where it. Oh yeah. This should be it. Oh, there we go. So you put it on the phone. I didn't actually glue it on the phone, but you get the idea. Wow. How is this, man?
Oh wow. Yeah. I've seen them before. I've seen them.
You see it? Oh my god, man. And you just put it back in and get them out. No, yeah, it's like, what the what?
Dude,
what,
I've seen the ones that fold
check
up
this
as
out.
well.
They're like little tiny glasses, man. Look at this, man. And
you
they
just
come...
put them on the end of your nose, and you're on your way.
This.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can't see anything with them because like they're +2 and I already have +2.
Oh, dude, meme it. I could meme that.
No,
Professor
man.
Michael just done his PhD
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah. Look at this one.
streaming.
Huh? I just wear them like this. What do you think, guys? Should I wear them like this? I can't see anything. But honestly, they're not made to be worn like on a long term, right? You just put them on to read maybe like a menu or something like that, or something really quickly, and then you put them back in. But anyway, I found it so funny, man, so funny to actually have this. Honestly, when I didn't even think to tell my father to get me one of these, but he was like, you know what? It's better to have them than not have them, and I was like, okay, sure.
In the old-fashioned days, they'd get a little stick that attached to the side of them, and then you just hold them up in front of your face when you need to read something. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the monocle, just like Rafifi saying, a monocle over there, just putting it on your eye. I never actually understood that. Actually sticks between your eyebrows or something. Like you force it in, or how? Oh my god. Okay.
No, it's kind of sits between your eyelids. It pockets itself in there quite nicely. They're actually really comfy.
I don't think I can wear that just because my eyebrows are very, very big. Oh, eyelashes, I think it's called, like the
Yeah, eyelashes is correct. Yeah,
it's and that's the same problem that I have with glasses because they're so long. They touch the glasses often, so they get dirty often by how to say grease. Grease. Like the I don't know how to call it actually in English.
We don't see the visions here, but I'm gonna say that if they don't find Byzantium,
yeah,
I think both teams are going to keep this map.
Woohoo! We got Salty in the house over here. We gotta start the party. That's what we were waiting for. And I gotta say, I guess we're gonna have to adapt as much as possible, Cisco, to what's going on. Good abend, Salty, and welcome, ma'am. How are you doing tonight? We do see them on the same map. This is 10-6, so they have 4 more turns until they're gonna choose.
4 more turns.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if they don't find Byzantium, I think Australia will put up with it. I think the rest of his team have really strong spawns, so I don't see a remap if they don't find Byzantium.
I don't think that's that big of a problem for Australia being there in a corner, but I do think it's a problem for Eleanor to be here between 2 very strong opponents. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Mongolia play against somebody, but I'm pretty sure it's very strong when it comes to those Kesheks. We've seen it last week, but unfortunately, well, he had Gran Colombia next to him, and Gran Colombia attacked him way before he got his Kesheks out. So yeah, that happened over there. It's kind of hard. Kupe is always a party, admittedly, just not for the enemy team. Well, maybe it's gonna be for the enemy team also. Oh, we did have the vision switched, by the way. Did you check that? I don't think they see. Yeah. So they don't see Byzantium. Byzantium is actually gonna get through without any kind of spotting going around here. It looks like Mato Tipila is gonna be a very good wonder for Chelsea, for Elizabeth I. She can put a city there quite easily and get the bonuses of extra production and faith. I do see Constantinople going for his HoH sites, and yes, trading with Kupe is going to be massive here if he gets a city on the coast. Has one actually readied up to the south there, no problem to get it in next to that reef tile. I don't know. Oh, that's America, right? That's America. So America with Byzantium. Oh, wait, this actually might work. America with Byzantium against Elizabeth I. And then on the other side, it's Rome with Mongolia against Eleanor. Honestly, I don't think they can actually get something better than this.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. And I'm making use of my multi-monitor setup here. I'm watching Trinda's stream, your stream.
Okay. Gathering more information. I see. Well, you gotta give us the inside information over there. Maybe he spots something that we don't spot on Sue's stream. You're gonna be my eyes and ears. This is another thing that unfortunately we can't get through. We don't have sound. It is what it is. We're not gonna hear the pinging of late turning over here. We're not gonna hear the warring, the maneuvers, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah. It's all eyes here. We're down 2 senses. Just gotta pretend that we're deaf and whatnot.
Yeah. let me actually put the team labels on the screen. So we do have Forever Young coming up over here. We do have HoH coming up on the right side, and it should be okay. There we go. We got it going.
Going back to your previous debate, I actually think with 2 bans before game, I think it is much better to have them before the map choice. I think if you allow that after the map choice, 1, we don't really have time, and 2, it'll be too much targeting on certain civs for that map type.
Yeah.
So I think
I
like it this way.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Colopsel, thank you so much for the follow, and I do have to point out we will need to follow the CVFR squadrons to actually see how this goes in reality. But yeah, 14 bans to actually get going. It does seem like a bit too much targeted bans for a specific map, especially if you go on a seas map. I mean, what are you gonna end up with? No more naval civilizations, because all of them are gonna get banned.
That would be crazy. Both of the keys.
Yeah, are they even 14 civilizations coastals? There should be like
I think we're close to it now. I think we're close.
Let's see. We got Victorias, 2 of them, right? We got one Eleanor. We got Elizabeth I, 4 England.
Yeah.
Then we do have Australia 5th, Byzantium 6th, Kupe 7th. Who am I missing?
Japan
8th. Okay.
Dutch
9th. Indonesia 10th.
Yeah.
Okay. Dido, there we go. 11th. Spain 12th. And what's next? Jao 13. Okay. And I guess you can count Montezuma and Scythia on naval maps indeed. So that's
sure they can go. Sometimes Aztec ends up naval as well. You know.
Yeah, just like this map, right? We do have, yes, a naval map here with continents and islands, but then there's going to be a lot of land warfare as well. I'm pretty sure Rome with Mongolia will go at some point against Eleanor. I'm pretty sure Elizabeth I will have a problem. And this is the map. They actually
I called it. I
this.
said, didn't I? Yeah. I said if they don't find Byzantium, I don't think they've got good spawns.
Yeah, so, okay, we got 17 now. Rafif is calling it out. So, 17... possible civilizations. Maybe I guess you can add Persia to that with a +3, so 18. So if you ban 14, you remain with like
2
4.
Japans. Hey, we 2 Japans now.
Oh, Tokugawa, but you don't really see Tokugawa because he's not incentivized at all to send those trade routes.
He's a selfish
yeah. You don't really see it, but yeah, I mean, so few civilizations remain on the player's choices if they go all into the naval stat. 14 bans a bit too much. But anyway, coming back to this, we do have Rome actually settling in front of Mongolia. Mongolia settling in front of Rome, and they're both gonna get close to each other here. And we do have them figuring out where the city of London is. Looks like Birmingham did get put in the south, not on the coast. This is, I guess, he wanted to be a bit closer to Mount Kilimanjaro, and yes, he does have a 331 tile to get. Yeah.
Once that's improved, that's gonna be so big.
Exactly, right. And I gotta point out, man, we will not see the same, I should say, scenario as we usually see, the same script as I usually do, because we don't actually have the ability to take a look at the strategic resources and so on each spawn. It looks like Sue is more interested in following the action of the game than actually talking about each spawn quality and how they start, the early moves and so on. Looks like we do have 3 units coming up from Mongolia towards the cities of England, with 2 units coming up from Rome to the north of London. Kupe did settle 2 cities. Actually, most of the other ones settled 2 cities. Wow, incredible. He actually switched to this. We do have Wakera Wadawa coming up with that settled next to that tobacco. He did manage to get a pantheon. I really hope it's God of the Sea, and I really hope Suze over here is gonna show us what kind of pantheon he did manage to get. No time to wait for Minas. Yeah, and oh my god, yes, Germany is U-boats, man. Trebizond actually got settled right in the face of Elizabeth. He knows his opponent is there, and it's just a matter of time.
Elizabeth's on Nice Wonder too, actually, as well. Giga food and production, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And I gotta say, let's actually see. This is the first time we get to see Canberra. He does have one pasture. That's it. No, two pastures. Two pastures, and that's it in his initial two set. No, no, wait. He does have a third third ring tile over there with a cattle in the top city and another two ones in the bottom city. I think he's gonna need to spend some gold to get them, but you know, it's all good. At the end of the day, that extra production is very, very valuable.
Mongolia's walked a long way for that second cell, but it's pretty big.
He did. Yes, it will
I think
be
he
big.
leaves one for Rome, though. He leaves one in the middle, actually, if he sells that.
I also see Ostia did not actually go next to that silk tile. He actually settled on the 131, turning it into a 221, getting the extra culture from the beginning. Remember, already Rome does get extra culture from his previous monument, so he's already on 4 science and 7 culture. That's the biggest culture requirement in the game right now. We do have actually a bit more production on HoH, but it's insignificant influence right now. Vladimir does have 18 on his side, so I guess he's gonna get big. I don't think actually London is going to get to settle that. He's trying, but he doesn't know about the second warrior and the second unit for Rome coming up through the north. Oh my god, he's going to need to move back. This is going to take a while. Honestly, this is going to be kind of bad for him. It's going to delay a lot. He settles there. I'm also surprised that Mongolia did not want to choose to go east immediately to get as close as possible to Eleanor cities, so he can stage an attack when it comes to those Kesheks. But of course, there's still quite a bit of time left. I guess he's thinking he's not going to be in that big of a hurry. He might already have negotiated with Rome to give him that city to the south of Ostia, which I think it's a mistake. I think
he did. I think he did.
Yeah, I think actually both of them should settle there. Okay, there we go. He's going. So he's going to the south of the mountains where there is that 2-2, and I do see he's escorting that settler with a scout. He's gonna get a pretty good campus, a +3. I do see also some spy stars there that could be improved, some silk tiles that could be improved, and we do have a potential settle also for Rome on the rice tile. That's not a problem. That's actually gonna be a good settle for him on the rice tile. Yeah, that's gonna put them
in trouble here.
Yeah.
It's gonna hold her up so much.
Who's playing Eleanor? Sorry, Eleanor is Mr. Toes.
Mr. Toes.
Okay, I gotta say, Mr. Toes a lot of the times is more of a simmer, not really a brawler. When we're talking about his development of empires and his game style, so maybe he's not that comfortable in this situation. But anyway, I mean that might have changed. We've seen a lot of games being played out in the CPL Premier League, and he really likes. I mean, that scout is dead, by the way. If the slinger comes... Oh, no, he shift entered. Okay, very swift moves over there by Rome. And I do see he's blocking any kind of possibility for that settler to move forward.
Yeah, now all he needs to do is move this warrior from the south up, and they block it in.
Salty is also saying, sadly, she would love some Minas Gerais action. We would too. Honestly, we would love some Minas Gerais, some Brazil action, in general, actually, some Brazil action. I want the new UU for Germany, please. Someone has something actually useful. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they didn't make tanks for planes and stuff like that.
I don't know. I think Germany's UU is somewhat useful. It's just there's such a certain way to play Germany that you don't really get to utilize it.
Yeah, I guess, and it comes so late, and you usually are not coastal and so on. But anyway, I think he should have had a few more unique units, just like others have at different time stages of the game. It felt like Germany over there got too few ones. So, for example, on England, right, you get how to say.
I think they should have had a custom tank. Yeah, it comes late, but the Germans had a very huge tank, you know. They're renowned for their tanks, their Tiger tanks.
Yeah, I agree. And not only tanks, planes also. But anyway, it is what it is. We're gonna need to see how things will evolve. Didn't they have also the biggest artillery in the world? like that
At
massive.
one point they did, yes.
Yeah, so like that. Oh my god. Yeah, they built something that could only be moved on tracks. It was so big, man. They were like building tracks specifically for that one. Also, did you finish the prediction on this one? Looks like chat is calling us out. Yeah. Okay. Looks like chat is calling us out to actually put the next one, the Gustav gun. Yeah, there we go. Valanchik or Tiger would be interesting. Yeah, there we go. MS Doll is giving us someone. Good evening, sir. By the way, Helicopter Kicker. Good evening, sir. Seeing Kupe. Who are the autobans nowadays anyway? No autobans in this CWC season 8. We added 4 more pre-bans, 2 for each team that are being announced before the game. Actually, in this aspect, let me actually switch over here to the CWC channel. It's Mobande, Khmer, Age of Steam, Viki, and Dido that got auto banned. As you can see over here, HoH did put up the first band, and we do have 2 bands coming up from Forever Young, and then 1 from a carrier. Let me switch the screen back. There we go. I'm clicking on live, so we're live. Oh my god, look at that. It's unbelievable how Mr. Toe still wants to punch through that defense that Rome is putting through the north over there. 2 slingers, 1. Oh my god, look at the Mongolian warrior.
Yeah, he's coming.
Oh no, that settler, man. What's gonna happen with the settler?
I think it's safe now, but it depends if he's got a promotion on that other warrior or not.
Yeah, he doesn't. Actually, he doesn't. But that's still gonna delay him quite a bit.
He's done such a good job, and I think they let Mongolia take that top city because of the 2 horses up there, and he's gonna get them online super early, and I think it'll be Mongolia that goes very soon, actually.
Yeah, I do have to make a point over here on Salty's comment. So many options if they choose the U-boats. I think the U-boats were extremely influential during the war, so I think that's one of the reasons they actually chose it, because they were like extremely efficient, and they did manage to change a lot of the warfare that was done on the seas. Before that, you didn't have that much how to say, you weren't that scared about being hit by something that you can't see, because you like torpedoes and stuff like that. You really got to spot them, and after that the technologies needed to keep up with it, and so on and so forth. It was quite a game changer, I would say. Maybe that's one.
Yeah, they had one of the strongest navies in the world at one point. They had that ship as well. I can't think what that ship was called. That huge one. It was Bismarck? Absolutely massive.
What, Bismarck?
Yeah, is it the Bismarck? Yeah. It was huge. It was the biggest ship in the world.
Yeah. At that point, it was quite hard to actually put it down. But yeah. Anyway, a lot of fights happen there. Let's come back to the game so we don't get into maybe a potentially emotional discussion here. We do have Kokekota settled. It looks like immediately encampments are being put down. Would love to actually see Kupe. There we go, 3 cities. Did he get out of the sea? I didn't spot it. We do have America putting down
I don't think so.
And I don't think
he went there because I think there's 1 fish improved, and from what I've seen when Trinder's glanced over, it doesn't look like he's got extra production.
Okay, City Patreon gun is coming up on Rome. We do have Mongolia also starting to upgrade quite a few horses there. He's going for granary in Ostia. He's kind of forced to go granaries in Ostia because he doesn't have a lot of food in it. But I think he's going to improve the wheat tile, so he's going to get some from there. We do have Magnus establishing the first city, and it does look like finally London is going to get to settle that city in the north. But at what cost and at what time? It took him quite a bit to actually get Liverpool there. And as you can see, there still are some fights going around next to the city of London. Yeah, Eleanor is gonna be a problem. Sunk by planes, yeah, common Civ moment. It is what it is. I would love to actually see also what Byzantium is doing over there. So I did see 2 holy sites, and I did see he's going for his shrines. I think he's gonna have the only religion in the game for some time, until somebody's gonna get something like Stonehenge, and maybe try to go for some religion for the era square. We do also need to see how Kupe is gonna get his development. encampment. We got royal video cats immediately coming up from Eleanor here, from Mr. Toes. And I do also have to say, in the tech side here, it looks like Mongolia did go for encampments first, bronze working, and then now he's switching towards horses. It's not easy for him to go.
Oh, he does have God of the Sea. There you go. I can see the top fish.
I saw 4-1. Yeah, I saw 4-1 indeed. Was that? I didn't register if that was a reef fish or not, but I think not. So yeah, he does have God of the Sea. Kumasi plugged in somewhere. Amani plugged in Kumasi. Let's see. It's Space trying to get the envoys in. Okay. Johannesburg with Cardiff, also city states in the game. I did spot those, and I do see at least one of those science city states. It's actually to the top of Mongolia, but it is going to be spotted. Actually, no, that is a pocket CS. Oh my God. If they don't get behind, that might be a pocket CS for quite some time. And honestly, it's not really, how to say, worth it to seize the city state if you don't get the amazing bonuses from it. And pre-universities.
If you're not going to get to universities, you may as well just let the team all get some free science from your base campus and base building.
It's not a Fkdn. Fkdn, man. Yeah, it's not a Fkdn. I mean, it is what it is. We do have Trebizond coming up over there with the Great Prophet. It looks like the Great Prophet did get recruited and it's moving in. Now, we do need to see these commercials finish up for America. And yes, he does have the opportunity to go against his opponent here on Elizabeth I. And it looks like, again, these two coastal nations, each on either team will need to fight off their opponents, and we're going to need to see who's going to survive the longest, honestly, because this is going to matter quite a bit. I am a bit sad about Australian spawn, even though he can keep on settling to the southeast and maybe put a few cities on the coast on the west side. He's going to be forced to work relatively like less tiles than other nations. Kajeshka, good evening, sir. Hello there. Does the Switzerland bonus go to the whole team or one player? It's only one player. And the one that has the most envoys in that series state. And but you do get the other ones. You know, you do get the points for the libraries, for the city center. On the second level, you get the universities.
That he picks up choral music as his religion. Sorry to butt in.
So yeah. God of the let's take it on the road here. God of Craftsman on Genghis Khan. God of the Forge on Elizabeth. We do have God of War and Plunder on. Oh my God, we missed this. I'm sorry.
He missed. Yeah. I saw that Byzantium picked up his religion.
Oh. Yep. I mean, it should be the normal one. It should be choral music with Crusade. That's the normal one.
Yeah, that's what he did, and by the looks of it, I think Eleanor's in a very sticky situation over there, but she does have good check to that top city, so Rome isn't really a threat. Byzantium, on the other hand,
and these tanks are going to come out.
That's such a scary civ, especially if he's allowed to grow, you know.
Yeah, and look at that, already Kupe does get that extra production on his feature tiles, well, the forest and the rainforest. You can see those 2-3-1 tobacco tiles there. I do see he's pumping out another settler soon, while he has one on the way. It looks like he's sending him to the northeast there. We do have Kokekota finishing up his encampment. He did finish one for Karakorum, and that's going to be a lot of production on Roy. 37 production already versus Mr. Toes 28 at this point. It slowed him down significantly over there from getting his production. Heining Dave calling it out. He wants the prediction. Okay, let's finish the prediction. 0 remaps, first of all, 0 remaps. This is so surprising, by the way. On continents and islands, we didn't have a remap.
Did it not finish when I did it?
It did not. Who will win? It's actually Forever Young versus Holiday on Highlands. Now, honestly, I had the the window open when you said that you finished it, and I didn't want to click on buttons because I thought it might actually bug out. You know?
Yeah, me too. It finished on my screen. It's really weird.
Yeah, weird.
Interesting.
I look tired. Wait, I actually look tired? Oh no, but I'm not. I'm actually fine. I got to sleep a little bit more actually yesterday than the days before, so I'm actually quite happy. How are you? How are you, Kajeshka? Also, Tarisian asking us why is the map so dark today? It's because Sue's settings are actually on, like, I think it's more towards like 7 p.m. in the game settings, while I usually keep them at noon. Right? I would like to keep them at like 12 or 1 where there's the most light. Now, to be honest, I sometimes like, especially when the lights come out from the cities and so on, like the little fires are starting to burn there. I like how it looks, especially on wonders, but oh my god, it's so hard to actually discern other details, so I don't think the sacrifice is worth. It looks like you are out of it. It is what it is. Oh my god, yes, I'm out of the it is what it is. Lizardy Wizard pointing it out. The Kupe Island. Yeah, Kupe over there is gonna have his own island. Man, Carrier is gonna carry the game with the whole island. You know, like he's gonna get going over there. He has his own Carrier Island. Pun intended. And we're gonna need to see when playing.
Do you think he will kill Lahore and raise it, or do you think he'll kill it and keep it?
That's a good question, because honestly, he wants to be on the coast, right?
For sure, and the bottom CS is better for him, I think.
But I think he's just honestly, I think he's just gonna try to sim around it, like put cities around it as much as possible, and make do with what he has. It is what it is. Also, Senior Testa, it's like Forever Young's early stats, so I hope they can survive Byzantium. Oh, you like actually Forever Young's early stats? I mean, they're pretty good players. They did manage to get the first in CPL Premier League, I believe. Or wait, was it the first? Did they fight? Who did they fight? Frederitos, I think. Did they win against Frederitos?
Yep. I don't think so, no.
So it was Frederitos that did manage to get the first. Okay. So anyway, they got into the finals. I guess that's the point I was trying to make. They did manage to get a very good track record on CPL Premier League and other tournaments as well, like the CWC. And they did change a little bit the roster. I do have to point out that they did have a bit of a hiccup in the last season of the CWC. Somehow in the group stage they were like on point with everything. When they got into the playoffs, I don't know what happened, but it was a disaster. Like I think they got into lower bracket stage from the first playoffs, and then they got pushed out of the tournament. Okay, Heinig Davis telling us that Frederitos did win with a 2-0 matchup against them. So yeah.
I just went and looked.
Okay, thank you. We do have Rome also getting more settlers to the west side. He will try to block the development of more Eleanor cities, which is going to be a problem. Yes, Eleanor has more cities to settle in the south, but those mountains in the north would have done quite nicely. I do see new settlers also coming around from Mongolia. We got 3 more turns until the classic era, and we're going to need to see what they're going to do. Early campuses coming up from Vladimir, from Australia, to get that science in. That's a normal modus operandi over there on Vladimir, so he can get his bonuses going from Australia. He does have more adjacency towards those campuses from the charming or breathtaking tiles that he puts them on, so it's pretty good to actually have that from an early stage. Constantinople gonna get Moksha. I do see, yes, they can set up to a coastal trade routes over there between him and the Byzantium, and Byzantium did settle a coastal city for him. You can see actually Kupe does have the ability to send those, but I think with Magnus he's still gonna go internal for quite some time, and it's not well known that Byzantium actually has a lot of even good trade routes to him. I gotta say, this is a problem, right? If you do trade to a civilization that never actually built a commercial in his capital or a harbor in the capital, you just don't get that extra gold.
Even coastal, that's sad.
Yeah. What map type is this? Sorry. Yes, sorry. Go.
Oh yeah. I think it's +6. If they don't have a harbor or a commercial coastal, I think it's +6.
Yeah, instead of +9. Right. So yeah.
Yeah. Or +12 is what they go up to.
It's a bit of a big boo-boo. We do have a question here from Senior Testa. He's asking us, what map type is it? This is continents and islands. We got continents and islands over here on the first time. I think this is the first game in the CWC that we see continents and islands. Most, at least the ones that I streamed, were on Pangea, and I did see 7 Seas, I think, on another in another game. And I
Yeah,
gotta say,
think
I don't know if I should actually say some spoilers over here, and I'm so sorry, Cisco, for I keep interrupting you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I should give some spoilers, but if you take a look at the results on the CWC website, you will see quite a few upsets, man, in the tournament. I cannot believe what happened this weekend on Friday and Saturday. It's incredible. It's unbelievable.
Oh, we had a primordial as well.
Oh, we did have. Okay. Primordial
yeah.
also. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I do see again some negotiation will need to be done here. It looks like Australia did negotiate with Genghis, and he's gonna send those settlers on the west side. He's gonna benefit from those silk tiles for the extra culture, and it's gonna take out Fez. I think that's their pockets. Yes, they're actually taking out the only science city state in the game. Whoa.
I think it makes sense in the way of what. Okay, it's the only pocket CS, but it's also look at John Settles. Like, I think he needs it.
He needs every little bit of space that he can get.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, but man, that is just not a good city.
It's not a great city, but we can't see the appeal. Like, it might have one really good appeal tile. Like, 100 tiles aren't normally bad on appeal, so.
Yeah. True. Okay, +3 campus in the capital, but that's actually helped out by the government plaza. I don't see audience chamber getting there. Moksha with Pingala plugged in. I think Vladimir is going to have very good stats in the next turns, if he's not already having very good stats. Going for horseback riding in 3 turns, military tradition in 1. Looks like Roy is also going to get his horseback riding with military tradition. This actually begs the question, how soon will we see Mongolia go on the offense? Because he's already building up a force here. It's unfortunate for him. He's actually going to need to put a lot of time into moving his army from his cities towards Eleanor cities. That might actually hurt him quite a bit when it comes to the abilities of Eleanor to get some defenses going. And I guess we're gonna need to see if Mr. Toes over here is gonna be on point with the correct units that he needs to get. I did notice there was a spearman coming out of the city, so I'm thinking
and
yes,
an encampment down. So I think he's going to try and get a general. But I also see the other England is trying to get a general as well. She's got an encampment finishing in 2 from Trinda's stream.
In Cameron coming out from Los Angeles here, we do have Moksha getting in there. It looks like he chose Pingala for the city of New York. No Magnus over here for America. This is quite unusual. I think he actually, he created a road towards Kumasi because of course he wanted to get the extra culture from that city. And I do believe that actually gives him a very, very good positioning to attack Elizabeth. So I guess he really wanted to get as close as possible, as fast as possible, even though like watching the land between them, it kind of felt like that's a highway anyway, especially for horses. You do get them there very, very quickly. Also, England can already flee. She doesn't need cartography. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she can get wherever they want, especially on continents and islands. There's a lot of shallow water tiles connecting everything, so it should be fine. Now
I hear that. I hear that she can flee, but if she heads towards Australia is already settling that coast. It's still going to be quite a long time until she can put a city down. Unless she goes on an island, because Australia is going to settle that coast, and then you've got Mongolia's land, and then you've got Rome's land. I think she'll be walking for a while. Yep.
We'll be walking for a while. I do want to also point out that Two Tile Island to the south of Newcastle does seem like it might be a choice for a safety settler later on. We do have some more pantheons chosen here, but we're not sure exactly which one is which. I do see, of course, the extra traders coming around. Yes. Sorry.
It's safe for the moment, but if you can see in the bottom of the map there, the Kupe Sea is connected to Australia.
It is.
By 1 tile.
We gotta see what Kupe is gonna do. Where is that city going? Have you seen that city to the north? Where is he? Where is he sending it so far away? Oh my god, man! Like the carrier is gonna settle right next to who's there? right next to a cultured city-state and on the same coast as Mr. Toast. Well, I guess that doesn't matter, but it's going to be very close to Rome. Is he going to try to pull off an attack on Rome with using that city center over there as a staging place? That's going to be interesting to watch.
That would be interesting to watch indeed. Yeah, he's got that. His UU so strong. So
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see how this develops here. And like you pointed out, looking at breathtaking appeal over here. Looks like Fez got taken over. I only saw charming appeal next to the city of Fez, which I guess at least gives him a +1 that can turn into a +2 with the harbor. He doesn't need to carry about the housing that much. And I do see there is a coastal settler being sent over there by Mongolia. He's going to put it right next to that spy style. And I do see he's going to have a pretty interesting harbor, a +3. Hobart is going to benefit from some extra culture, and looks like Los Angeles is 2 turns away from getting his encampment. Audience chamber coming up in Constantinople. We do have 4 cities here set up with 3 of these holy sites, getting a decent amount of faith generation going. I'm pretty sure we're going to see across the board here. Roy is probably going to have Pen, Brush, and Voice. SQ, Pen, Brush, and Voice. Val is going to be also Pen, Brush, and Voice. Vladimir is going to be Pen, Brush, and Voice. Fkdn probably Monumentality Golden Age, so he can get the benefits out of his faith generation. We do have Space, Pen, Brush, and Voice, Mr. Toast, Pen, Brush, and Voice, and then I'm certain that also Kupe is gonna go Pen, Brush, and Voice. Whoa,
yeah,
wait, Aquilea.
I can see he's making 31 faith a turn on Trinja stream, so yeah, it won't be a bad monumentality on Byzantium.
Wait, what is happening here? I see Namadol is being taken by Vladimir. But then there's a carrier coming up with a city right next to it. Whoa.
It'd be interesting to see if they have vision. They probably don't, hey, because Eleanor didn't really get out of her cities.
Yeah, he didn't scout anything in the north, and as you can see, Aquilea is so close. That is in Toa range. Although, well, I guess we're going to need to see if that's actually going to be something for them. We do have Rome with a significant ability to get not only a lot of production, a lot of culture, a significant amount of science from the mountains he has. I saw some geothermals there from a continent split, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to withstand a lot of attacks if those Toas come to play. Toas are fast on the seas, they disembark quickly, embark quickly, but they're not as fast on the land, just as normal swordsmen are. And of course, this is going to be quite a bit of a challenge for Kupe to pull everything off. One of the things on Kupe is he is extremely flexible when it comes to these attacks. Right, he sometimes just sends like tens of Toas across the map with no issues. They move so quickly.
Yeah, the speed and the bonuses they get when they're next to each other for defense.
Okay, so Vladimir 40 science. Whoa, and already chat is saying we got planes turn 60. Yeah, easy. Yeah, 26 turns to go. Let's see how fast he's gonna get to planes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a little bit later, but still, that's funny. That's so much science coming up from Vladimir.
I think it's optimistic. I think his spans aren't looking that great. I think need a lot of work, but yeah, we can maybe say 250 science from him pretty soon.
250 science, that's a big one. Okay, so Mongolia looks like he's gonna get the first general. By the looks of it, one merchant got picked up. We do have 2 scientists also picked up by Australia. He did get the first points. England is on 2 points. That's Eleanor. We do have the other England making 1 point, and I didn't see a single point on America. Space over there will actually need to get going. Maybe some chops are gonna be needed. Warlord's Throne also picked up as specializing building in the government plaza for Eleanor, so he can get extra production going. And we do see a 4th settler coming up from Elizabeth.
And a horse, yep. I think 4th is, I think she needs to. I think the north is kind of safe. Yes, there's an archer up there, but it is kind of safe. It's a good city.
Yeah, it's a 4 movement scout. Oh, you're talking about the settler. Yeah, it's a pretty fast one. And I did see he did also not only managed to settle that city to the south of Namadol, but also got the uh, fish improved. It was a reef fish to the north that actually culture bombed the tiles around it. It has quite a bit of border there to the north. Now, I also want to point out I saw Stonehenge being built for Byzantium. He's going to get the third belief in, and that actually makes me curious if he did manage to get the first one, the second one actually in Crusade or not, or is he going to follow it up right now? We do have.
Nanadol's going to die very soon. I see galleys already being purchased and produced up in Kupe's new city.
Yeah, they need to take that away from Vladimir because he already has the science and he's going to have so many of these coastal tiles. Oh, look at that Stonehenge on Canberra also. He's going to take it away from Fkdn. It's 3 turns to build versus 11 turns in Adrianople. Yeah, that's going to be big. Also, 6 cities soon for Australia. He has the 6th settler already moving to its spot. And we do have Odin Chamber chosen by Constantinople 2 turns. I do already see hippodromes coming out from Trebizond. I am actually curious if he's going to finish that one. Usually it's not the good MO to actually go for these hippodromes as early as you see them here. You do pre-build them, but you don't finish them. So basically you just leave them on 1 turn, switch away the production to something else, and when you do get the tagmas, you just pop those tagmas with the hippodromes. It's actually quite fast to get an army out with Byzantium at that tagma time using the hippodromes. Unfortunately, there's a big drawback.
You can get around to the north, eh?
Yeah,
those tiles aren't blocked by ice whatsoever.
Yeah. Also, Senior Testa is telling us that he can get Hypatia and Newton, talking about Australia probably. He was the one that actually put those campuses down quite early and did manage to recruit 2 of them very, very quickly. I do see Audience Chamber is also the building of choice in the Governor Plaza for Elizabeth I, and he did start up to train a few of these horsemen moving up in the world here. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to get them out. I do see another setter coming up from Trebizond. That's gonna be the 5th city of Fkdn, getting bronze working in 1. I don't think he's gonna get a general.
Muscat's dying.
Muscat is dying?
Yeah, Mongolia's on the way to kill it.
Okay. So I see 5 cities from Mongolia. Mongolia has a city next to Muscat. I assume that's the city to the south, right, of Muscat? To the south. Okay. And then, well, I guess he can wrap around using that army directly in the south. Oh my God, that's gonna be such a big brain tactic over there because all of Eleanor's defense is set to the east and not to the south. Oh, that might be big. That might be big. We do have America also on 5 cities, while Elizabeth I still is hanging around on 3. He's gonna get the 4th city soon, but it will take a while to get there. There are connections I've seen to the north of the map, to the south of the map. There's no problems actually moving navy from left to right all across the map here. So I'm pretty sure at some point in the game we're gonna see some boats running around all over the place. And yeah, look at that. There's no defense in the south.
Yep. Gearing up for a death on Muscat. He'll put that under siege with the scout, maybe get a free pillage and tap it with a couple of horses.
Yeah, I did notice he did manage to get the general. We see it on Eleanor. And at the same time, Mongolia did manage to get the general. So 2 generals out of 4 already got taken. We do need to see if America is going to get the next one. And Byzantium, unfortunately, since he did not he chose to build an entertainment complex instead of choosing to build an encampment. And that actually, unfortunately, takes away his option to go for the general.
I think that's a little bit greedy, if I'm honest with you, because I don't think he has the production to do Colosseum here, and I think Rome will get it.
Well, it is, but I think his thought process is he's gonna need anyway a medieval general, so it's fine if he doesn't get the one of the first waves. He can get the next wave anyway. He just needs to be on point with that one. And I'm thinking over here, yes, we're gonna have quite a few horses, but I do see Roy did manage to get 17 science with 23 culture. My biggest question is he gonna rush stirrups for those Kesheks, or is he gonna try to go coursers into stirrups? Because yeah, those coursers will do quite a bit of damage here. Can he get another general? And who's gonna not get a general? Because
I
Elizabeth the
think
First
America,
really...
unless he doesn't get a project in the next turn or two, I don't think America could get some.
Oh, MS Doll pointing out something very
2 turns.
important. Very important. No unit from the Hippodrome, because he never actually got probably heavy chariot technology. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's like you pop a cav, right? A cav unit from it, a heavy cav unit from it. So yeah, I know he did it for the Colosseum, but still, yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna need to see if that Colosseum is actually gonna be a thing. Looking at what he's doing here, he doesn't have Magnus being plugged in Trebizond, no, and he's getting Pingala in there, so he doesn't really have the option to go for a very fast Colosseum. Next time we're gonna have also Stonehenge finishing up on one side. Oh wait,
Anadolu's
it might
being
be...
attacked now.
Oh my god, this is 110 difference. Check this out.
Yep.
Adrianople, Stonehenge, right? 3 turns. Australia, Stonehenge, 110.
Yeah.
He did buy a builder to chop it
And
next turn.
Yeah.
And he's still not gonna get it. Oh my god. That is a lot of production being wasted over there, but it is what it is. Kumasi looks like it's going to be under attack. We do have a few horses coming up from Newcastle upon Tyne towards that city center. Pretty good to actually take that away from America. He's benefiting from a lot of culture from it. Space is already 13 cents with 32 culture points, and of course city of Kumasi is going to go down quickly. We do have Vladimir already on 41 and 41, 58 production on his side, 68 food.
And there's a naked
cities.
settler as well.
What's the naked settler?
Byzantium, right next to Kumasi.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It's too far away.
No, he kills that and he goes straight to that first city.
I thought Australia was doing it. Yeah, he did. Australia did it. Yeah, Australia did it. I see America is also going to have the opportunity to get Marco Polo. We do have America getting Hypatia soon. He's the only one actually making those points from what I've seen. We do have 6 settlers, 2 for 6 settlers from Rome, while Namadol is going down. It does have quite a few of those warriors around it, but look at that production coming up in that Kupe city. 3 population and already 1 turning boats from his side. And of course, Namadol
I don't think he does this with boats though, hey? Surely he gets
What I
he'll
mean?
be there all day tapping it with a boat.
Oh no! You can just sacrifice the boats into Namadol and he's gonna take it down. It's only 29. It doesn't have boat strength of its own.
For sure.
Yeah, and 2 tiles to attack into. It's fine.
We know what these city states are like though. I bet after that warrior he starts building walls.
No, kick. That's gonna be a whack moment. It is what it is. One that is still more appeal. That is true for for Australia over there. Pretty good. I do see also horses coming around here, and yeah, there we go. America, Mongolia, and oh my god, they're actually gonna get it away from Eleanor, from Elizabeth. Who got it? No, it was actually okay. So it was Mongolia. America didn't get it. It was Mongolia with Elizabeth the first. America
straight away, free culture.
I think he was hired in slot though. That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I guess it is what it is. Now Kumasi is dead.
has been deleted. There we go.
We do have another city coming up from Byzantium. We do have Los Angeles building a few horses now, but it's a bit too late. It's gonna have to get another wave of units, and I'm pretty sure Corsairs it was the moment to attack anyway. America needs to build up its technology or civics, right, to get that those extra points of damage going, and I'm pretty sure it's something that he was looking forward to, and it's the same time with the Tagmas. Okay, sacred places and sedimentation for Australia. He's gonna get a little bit of science, culture, gold, and faith, and for some reason, did Sue's
His
thing go down?
internet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No. Okay, let's go back to this screen. I guess we're gonna have to tell me when we get there. Now it's back to how to say, the screen with the kitties and the dogs over there. Okay.
Meow meow meow.
Meow meow. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I taught my cats to meow, and oh my god, they're meowing everywhere. They see me, meow. It is what it is. Okay, so what do we have here? We do have more of these markets coming around from the cities of America. I do see a few horses, not a lot of them, a few horses coming out from his city centers. Liang Capital there. Okay, no Magnus, but Liang Capital. Interesting choice to not go for that one. It's gonna be, I would say, quite behind everybody else because of this. He's already on 16 science with 29 culture. The other one worse than him is Fkdn on 12 science and 26 culture. And I gotta say, I really like actually Forever Young's development of empires. They do have a bit more science, a bit more culture across the board than their opponents here. Just, you know, the little differences are making quite a bit of an impact. Trebizond started to build Colosseum in 9 turns, I did see, or 7 turns, or something about that. We do have Pingala establishing in that city center, so that doesn't mean he's gonna get to chop properly, but he is gonna try to get some chops in. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chops that he could benefit into that city center, and we do need to see if he's gonna manage to get it. The good thing is I didn't see anybody actually trying to compete for that one, so you know, it is what it is. Now we do have also on the city of Leeds already trade routes being sent to Australia. 4 trade routes being sent on the coast here, while I do see Chelsea is receiving one of the Canberran trade routes on his own. It looks like they did go for economy rather than the production, which might actually hurt a little bit Elizabeth there. A lot of production points coming up for Kupe. He's already on 245 cities, and he's definitely going to need to carry this. I mean, I have very big worries about everything else that's going on here, America and Byzantium. If Byzantium doesn't guarantee the kill on Elizabeth with America, they're gonna be in trouble. Like late game.
For sure, yeah. Australia can clean up with diggers, easy peasy. Like,
yeah. I can even imagine them now just cleaning up the cities that got taken over by from Elizabeth I and liberating them easy peasy, one-shotting them left, right, and center. Man, those are incredible, by the way. Those units. I wish we see them more, but they're like in such a weird placement on the tech tree that it's not even fun.
Yeah, you need to kind of commit to top tree.
Yeah,
have someone
middle
boost,
tree.
Yeah, boost
so
middle
weird.
tree for you, like renewable parts. As you need to be committed to lab. So
yeah. Okay, so we do have Mongolia with 6 cities, Rome with 6 cities. Yes, Rome will probably need to fight Kupe, and I'm pretty sure Rome is aware that he's going to need to get the defense. Namadol is still staying alive. We do have the attack of Mongolia on Eleanor, and I do see he did go for the southern attack over there. We do have Royan 21 science with 27 culture, while I do see Mr. Toast did get to 34 and 33. That's actually pretty good from him. Namadol is going to go down next turn, by the way. It's that 39 strength. It doesn't matter.
It does.
Yeah. We do have also 92 production coming out for Kupe, while Rome is on 97. So honestly, on that side, it's fine. SQ is going to benefit from a little bit more science and culture, while the gold generation, I see it's popping off. Look at that gold generation on Forever Young. 7, 61, 74, and 66 coming up for Forever Young. While on HoH, we got 26, 25, 32, and 24. Now, more horses are coming about from Mongolia. Since he did manage to get multiple production centers going with encampments, I'm pretty sure he did get the orders. I see them popping into these encampments. And he's going to get stirrups soon. He's going for machinery in 4 turns. That actually makes me think about horses rather than so
yeah, I think you're right. Horses, he's
yeah.
got a lot of horses here that he could use, so he may as well use them.
Okay, pillaging the iron of his opponent, and I do see honestly he can't really take Birmingham. Like this is more of a war of attrition, or keeping his opponent.
It's running the team, the other guy's defenses down. Hey,
yeah,
that's what he's trying to do.
Basically.
I think John went straight to externals. That's why they've got the gold at the level they do.
Hey, we're back. Okay. Just let me turn off the cats and dogs.
Okay.
The
kitties weren't there, by the way. They weren't there. I couldn't see them.
On the stream?
Yeah, I couldn't see them on your stream.
I mean, I do. That's
Oh,
weird.
it's because it's fine. It's
No,
because
it's
it's
not there.
doing an advert. It's doing an advert.
What?
That's why.
Why is it doing an advert? I didn't set it on.
I don't know. It's doing an advert for me.
Oh.
It's the Formula One, the new Formula One game. Looks so good. Yep.
That is so weird. I did well. It is what it is. I can't control Twitch, man. I
Yeah,
don't know
me
what they're doing.
neither. I've got ads off, but it does like to push them.
Okay, and you're even subscribed to the channel, right? Because if you're
Yeah.
so I have them turned off. I can even show you. I don't know.
It's giving me the F1. You know.
Oh my god. I don't know, man. I guess Twitch being Twitch again. It is what it is. We do have Kokekota, Karakorum, Korakoto, and Muscat over here for Mongolia. I do see he's getting a few more of these campuses going, and he does need to catch up to Mr. To's science. I do have to point out Mr. To's is in a good position to get pikemen going, and he's going to have quite a bit of gold from his allies to actually upgrade those if he needs to. I'm pretty sure Kupe is going to generate the gold for them. Now, I am a bit worried about their total gold available for both Eleanor and at the same time Byzantium. Byzantium is going to require quite a bit of gold on his side. Like he's not going to get to rely only on those units that came out of the hippodromes. He's going to need to buy some probably, get some going and so on for an attack on Elizabeth, and it doesn't look like he's popping off. Like what's happening over here? Space is 18 science. He lost the culture from Kumasi. He's down to 32. Fkdn is on 26 science with 38, and then Val is 38 science with 29 culture. He's doing this. He's
as the chat pointed out, he raised Namado. He chose not to keep it.
Yeah,
I think that's because he wants to keep the one that's on his island. I think kill Lahore, to be honest with you. That's be the one he wants to keep.
Yeah, the only thing that pops into mind here, I don't think he wants to pop an army out of his initial settles just so he can finish his infrastructure quickly. Like he needs to get his campuses going. He's probably going to need a few theater squares here and there, get the mares in, the unique replacement building for the amphitheater, and at the same time I'm pretty sure he wants gold generation from every city. Now there's Nazca, for example, in the south that he could easily get with boats as well. That's what 3 points of attack into that city state, and it's fine. He has he did manage to put a city on Giant Causeway, by the way. I see it on the top right. I see the borders over there, so yeah, that's gonna be something. And Senor Testa is calling out Vladimir as the hard carry. Man, he already got cartography. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but he already has cartography. Is this gonna be a rush for industrialization from Vladimir? Because honestly, boats are not gonna be an option. It's way too far away. Valentin Tal, hello there, sir. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, we do have Cardiff taken over by a few horses from England, from Elizabeth I. That's going to be his 5th city, while I do see a 6th one coming up soon. And a 7th one, actually. He's not afraid. Check this out. He's not afraid at all about Fkdn. Oh my god.
No, I don't think... Looking at the land, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, actually. I'm not that impressed with the... Americas and Byzantium stats at the moment. That's why he's not worried, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely on Fkdn. It's definitely choral music. That's way too much culture for not benefiting from choral music extra bonuses. And I guess he did choose Pingala to get some extra science. Next turn, he's going to get Colosseum, so more culture, more amenities throughout his cities, while he's going to need to get a higher population there for the next district wave. I do also notice Vladimir is on 72 science with 50 culture, 74 production, getting that cartography next turn. I do not think he actually has pre-builds to work them around, but that would be amazing if he managed to get a few pre-builds going and maybe go against that Giant Causeway city in the north, or try to plug that choke so he doesn't get attacked a little bit later on. I
think that's what he'll do. He'll plug the choke.
Yeah,
I think you're right there. And like you know, another reason why England's not too worried is they've got Big John boosting everything they want in the tree, for sure, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Cheeky Kupe. Yeah, well, Kupe over here is going to get the walls in 2 turns. This city is going to survive anyway. It does have a galley inside of it. It's going to be quite hard for these horses to actually attack into that city center. They will, especially if the walls go up, that's going to be a bit too hard for them. We do have a few boats actually next to Vatican City from Australia, but they're actually quite banged up over there. It doesn't look like he managed to get pre-builds. I did spot his lands for a few seconds or even milliseconds, and I didn't see any pre-build, and that's a bit sad.
I think he's
to be
clicked
honest.
off it. Hey, he clicked off and went
He clicked off it. I mean, that's good. That's good. Oh, and I see. Actually, I don't know how, but it looks like Mongolia is making quite a bit of a dent over here in the defenses of Birmingham. And we don't have. I'm extremely surprised we don't have pikemen already. Or oh, he went crossbows. That's why you don't have them.
Yeah, I think Mr. Toes went a little bit greedy here by making lighthouses in these cities instead of just pumping out units.
Yeah. Well, we'll see when those Keshiks come out, because that's going to be the turning point of the war here. Roy is going to get machinery in 1 turn. I do see he's getting a few more science points, and in the meantime building up those horses, training up those horses in the other cities. 2 more campuses coming up in the south cities, and I don't know why the screen is moving so fast. Do I do this, by the way, on my stream? Like it's, you know...
No.
Okay. We do have temples coming up on Trebizond, and I do notice some more builders coming up from Los Angeles. Will probably hitting up that timing for builders for feudalism. I do also notice these crossbows are actually quite efficient into taking down those horses. It's just unfortunately they do take a lot of damage in return if they do get attacked. Sometimes I do this on my stream as well. I think Dave is calling me out. Okay, I mean, I need to stop this. I need to stop this.
Fired.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
I think
unstack first. Oh, he's talking about Elizabeth. Okay. Sorry, Eleanor. And look at the roll. He got a free trader.
Yeah. I think Forever Young very much set up for the next portion of this game, and their counterparts aren't quite ready yet. But Australia's going to be so big. He's now pumping out harbors once he gets lighthouse. It's like,
yeah. He's gonna need to get those trade routes going. That's gonna be so much gold generated, and there's no real pressure coming against Elizabeth, with which allows him to get his defenses going, get his stats going, and actually get to the point that he can build up defenses against Byzantium. I do tend to agree with you. The land between them is definitely not ideal, and especially since Byzantium could not manage to get a general first. Yeah, that just slows down everything, right? Less movement, less firepower against your opponent, bad lands to go for. It's just not good, unless he could have managed to get a city where Elizabeth is putting a city now, get a trade route going.
That would have been the way to go. Up and around that way, because that bottom city where the wonder is too difficult.
Now, we do have a wave of districts being built here in Washington and Los Angeles. None of them are actually discounted, and as you've seen, 4 or 5 turns to get built. Their space is going to be so late on a lot of things here. We do have Wahaya getting attacked here by 4 horses. Walls are going up next turn, and as you can see, those horses just don't do enough damage to take it down fast enough. Now, this is going to be a significant problem, actually, for Rome. But I guess at the same time for Carrier as well. He's trying to get to Buttress. It looks like he's trying to get to Cartography, and he's going to need to get something here to defend his cities. One good thing about Kupe, by the way, and it's very annoying at the same time, is you don't really need to improve your land, do you? You just get
you don't chop it, you don't improve it, you just leave it be.
Exactly. So you do get the production, you get the benefits from your land. You don't care. You don't give pillages to your opponents. It's nothing. It's just you do you, bro. You do everything else.
Like any that they give, like it's huge.
Yeah. I would really love to see what's going on in the Eel Stamp over here. We do see Bunningham. Yes, he's putting up quite a fight here. We got another general in Kokekota with those forces, more than the one that we have on the front line. It looks like they did manage to take down the one encampment that Eleanor built in the south there. And now there's a wave of spearmen coming up from all three cities of Eleanor. I'm pretty sure Mr. Toast is trying to get as soon as possible to those pikemen. He's wanted mathematics. He does have a lot of science, so maybe in like 3 turns from now he's gonna have men at arms and pikemen technology. That's gonna be a bit of a problem for Mongolia, because he didn't manage to punch through those defenses. 246 cities still on Mongolia. We do have 246 cities on Rome, 2467 on Kupe, 6 on Elizabeth, 5 on America. And honestly, I'm very worried about America. Like that's the I think at the moment that's kind of like, even if he is not in war, he's kind of the weakest link over here, and I don't know how he's gonna catch up on this. He's gonna need to do something to get out of this.
Yeah, and Australia completely uncontested on those scientists.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Australia getting crazy there. Well, it is what it is. We're going to need to see what's going to happen in the next wave. We are not that far away from getting the first Congress also. We're turning into 1050 next turn, and we're probably going to have a Congress in like 2 or 3 turns afterwards. We do need to see, let's see. Oh, yeah. So he didn't get Crusade in the first wave. You see, he needed Stonehenge.
He picked it up as evangelized, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. He got pilgrimage for the extra faith.
He's asking him to unstack again.
Oh my God,
in Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, guess that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's game changing. That horse would never do anything anyway.
Yeah, no, but it's the rule.
It's the rules for sure. Yeah, it should be your first move.
Yep. Well, we do see in the south over there quite a few pillages. The horse, the iron got pillaged. They didn't manage to get to the government plaza, which I think actually was quite important. If they would have managed to pillage that Waller's throne, it would have slowed down a little bit Eleanor here. I do see Mr. Toes is 3 turns away from getting military tactics with the 4 turns mercenaries, so he's going to get to use that economic advantage to get those going. The fact that
there's a couple of Australian caravels coming around the coast. He isn't quite showing it at the moment, but they're around there. They are. Yep, they're coming to say hello.
Okay, exactly a couple, just 2 of those Australian boats, and one of them is kind of like half HP. You know, it's like you're turning up to a party with a banged up card. You know, like it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're gonna need to see if Kupe is gonna get his own. He's getting it, like
yeah, he's getting it. He'll be there, and he'll be.
He moved away to horseback riding. Okay, interesting. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All these on the caravel raid. Well, to be honest, this is a problem for Vladimir, and I usually point out a lot of the times on the stream that if you are in a land, any kind of war, in
you see that?
I see it. If you have any kind of warfare going around on the seas, you gotta build pre-builds. You gotta be ready with that. Like spending one turn or 2 turns from all of your cities to get 1 turn galleys out, and just building up 7, 8, 9 galleys, it's gonna save you so much trouble later on. Most of the time, it's because you don't have enough production or the time to actually get to the press camps card, which I guess in this case he might actually have the time. I guess we're gonna need to see.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a time, but
yeah,
that combination at the moment of the privateer and the fleet is such a nasty combo at the moment.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one, and I do notice Kupe has a significant advantage when it comes to those admirals there. He did build up his harbor count from early stage of the game, just as Elizabeth did, just as Eleanor did. Now I'm pretty sure with Kupe having more cities on the coast, he should be able to get more of those admirals going. Although we didn't see who picked up God of War and Plunder. I don't think it was how to say Elizabeth. Did Elizabeth went for God of the Forge, if I remember correctly. So who did pick up God of War and Plunder? Kupe got God of the Sea.
Maybe was it Eleanor?
I guess it was Eleanor.
It makes sense, hey?
Yeah, I guess it was Eleanor, but with only 3 harbors, not that big. It is what it is. We do see that Sea-Dog coming up with 50 melee strength, 65 range strength, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be trading punches with those caravels also. If I see he's patching up the caravel in Bristol, by the way. I saw him keeping it over there. He wants to get it shiny and clean before he's gonna get into a fight. I mean, that makes sense, you know. It is what it is. You can't show up to a party with a dirty car, right?
I don't know. Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes? Oh my god, man. Anyway,
Depends what kind of party it is, I guess, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. We do have also to take a look at where Mongolia is going to be on. It looks like Roy is going for currency. Divine Right coming up in 4th, and I'm pretty sure they do need to get the points in for the ERA score. That's another bit of information that I would love to have over here to see what's going to happen in the next Congress, or I should say in the next era. Who's going to manage to get the Golden Ages, who's not going to manage to get the Golden Ages. We do have Vatican City also with 40 strength at the moment. The Sea-Dog fleet is quite powerful, so it can take down really quickly those units. I do see it can do a lot of damage against the city centers. I do also notice Great Lighthouse being built in Kupe's territory. We do have Bass coming up from Rome, also industrial zones, which kind of tells me that Rome is going to be industrialized quite fast, as in getting industrial zones, getting those extra points of production going, and so on, more than he's going to get the science or the extra culture from theater squares. It kind of looks like there was a big cleanup of Mongolian units here. He kept up needing to pump these into his opponent to force him to build up a defense, force Eleanor to get a lot of units to defend himself, and now actually he's starting to run out of steam here. The next wave of units, as you can see, heavy chariots coming up from a lot of cities. We're probably going to see stirrups quite soon. Not a lot of Keshiks though, not a lot of Keshiks yet. You can't really pre-build Keshiks, right? You need to hard build them, so it's going to be a lot of production needed.
I can quickly run off the stats for you on
Yes,
Forever
please.
Young. So it's on Mongolia, he's 37, 35, 76. So I'll just say it like that, as in science, culture, production.
Okay.
Rome, we're on 48, 67, 156.
Pretty good stats. Okay, pretty good stats. Oh, we see them
Elizabeth
on the screen. We
okay,
can
yeah.
see.
Oh, you got them now.
55-49. Vladimir 82-68. We got Fkdn 45-75. That's actually pretty good, actually. We do have space on 39-58. Looks like Mr. Toes is 27-32. He's kind of getting Yerel there. And Carrier is 53-52. Okay, I mean, it's not that far away from Vladimir, but not that close either. Rome here needs to get a lot bigger, but look at that 156 production coming up from Rome without all of the industrial zones being built up, and with only 6 cities at the moment. There are 4 religious CSs. Yes, there are, and I do see pyramids is getting built. Wait, ERA score. We didn't check ERA score. Please tell me about the ERA score. Can you? I think that's
I can't tell you that question yet. I'm watching for it, but yeah.
Okay, that would be amazing though. If we can get that information, that would be so valuable, because I'm pretty sure we're so close to the golden age now. We do need to see who's gonna end up reaching that golden age and who's not. A lot of players are already starting to get their unique units out. A lot of players are starting to build wonders and so on, so they can actually get those going. I do notice there's one single Toa, by the way, on the map. Enga Ruahaya. Coming up there with a Toa. Theater squares being built in Tehonyanga, Nuya Kupe, for that mare, for the unique building. Not only that, but also the mare, it's kind of different than an amphitheater, right? You can't put books in, but you will get extra culture and faith going around on your how to say, forest and rainforest, which is actually quite big. It can get quite nasty, especially on Highlands. Oh my god, Highlands, man. I do see America did manage to get his 6th city, 246 cities. Yeah, he settled one more city. He's probably gonna get the 7th one soon. Vatican city is getting taken down.
There we go. You can see it now.
Holy side coming out from Kochi. Oh, I see. They're trying to beef up Byzantium. That's what's happening. Then he's gonna try to get a religion in that city center of Kohia, and he's gonna try to he's gonna let Byzantium convert it so he can get an extra +2 from the taxes trade, which is kind of again a pretty well-used tactic when it comes to Byzantium, especially mid to late game. You want to give him those extra points of damage. Having a plus possible 6 or 8 on your opponent is extremely good. Okay, Vatican City got taken down. We do have that single privateer trying to chew through the units of his opponent, and we did have some horses actually coming up from Elizabeth I going against the city of Nicomedia. Now these cities are gonna get the benefits of Grandmaster Chapel getting the ability to actually buy the units with faith. I do see Candy, Nazca, and La Venta are whoa, only 6 city states remain.
Yeah, they've been wiping them out this game. Did you see the golden, by the way?
No, I didn't.
So on Forever Young, reading across from Mongolia, it's 47 out of 53, 70 out of 58 for Rome, so he's already hit. 56 out of 57 for England. Oh, she's going to hit. Australia is 1 point off as well, out of 57, 58. Byzantium is 63 out of 60, so he's hit. Teddy, so he's 52 out of 57. Eleanor, England is 53 out of 62, and Kupe is 53 out of 52, so he's hit. So they're all pretty close. It's just Eleanor, England that seems a bit of a way off here, and same with
America. Yeah,
America.
Yeah. So Eleanor and America. Well, I mean, Eleanor should actually try to hit a Dark Age if...
Done.
Oh my god, Birmingham got hit by a flood. This is huge. This is huge. And I think he just gave up on Birmingham. We got a new wave of units coming up from Mongolia, and you can see all of those units actually from...
Yeah, he heals suicide units now to kill this. That flood's huge.
Oof. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see if he actually has, because he's not moving. He's not moving at all. The city's under siege, and I do see very few units are actually going to have the ability to go there. But like you said, he can suicide quite a few. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, 5 of them could attack the city center. Is that going to be enough? It's a big question. Do you also see how many turns we have until the next golden? Any idea?
2, I believe.
2 turns, okay.
Yeah.
Kacheshka doesn't have faith in Mongolia. Come on, man. I got faith in Roy. We like Roy. It's fine. I would really love to also see their gold numbers. I'm pretty sure actually Elizabeth the First with Vladimir should be the biggest gold generators, but I wouldn't be surprised to see also Kupe up there. We do have already...
Oh, there you go. So he hit. It's next turn now, actually.
Next turn, okay.
Yeah, so America hit.
Yeah.
Forever Young, Mongolia is still 5 short.
Oh no.
But everyone else hit.
What? Mongolia, Forever Young. Oh.
And
Eleanor, right? Or
yeah, so Eleanor's not getting it on Highlands, Holiday in Highlands, and Forever Young, I don't think Mongolia's going to hit. There you go. It's rolled over.
No, man. Oh, wait, he got a city, by the way. He actually got a city. Look at that, Kacheshka. You
he
got
suicided.
proved wrong over there.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think that city might actually get taken back. To be honest, there were quite a few other... Kacheshka is ripping his hair off. No, why? No. This is what it is, man. You see, you should have trusted Roy. Roy knows the way, man. We got Tagwas also on the battlefield here. Not a lot of them. One of them coming out from Nicomedia started to hit the horses of his opponent. But honestly, I'm not impressed at all. Have you seen how little damage that horse did? Oh my god. Wow. Anyway, that was the biggest city of Eleanor, by the way. That was like Mount Roraima city.
Yeah,
look at those
Mount
tiles.
Roraima is huge.
Yeah.
That's all his production gone out the window.
A bit unfortunate that he doesn't have loyalty here. As you can see, the city of Birmingham is when it's gonna flip directly into London's grasp, and we're going to need to see if he's gonna get to stabilize this. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. It is what it is. It took it cause of flood. Yes, I mean yes. Yeah, I agree. We do need to see when those knights come out with the help of those pikemen on the defense on London. They should withstand the knights. Now we're going to see
where did that galley come from?
The south, I believe.
Oh, the bottom of the map. Yeah,
the bottom of the map. We do need to see when the Keshiks come out to play, if that's actually going to be quite important. We're also going to have a pause in 2 minutes because it's going to be the Congress, and we're going to need to check out what they will choose afterwards. We'll also need to see how Byzantium is going to try to get out of this situation he finds himself in. And we do have more signs across the board from Forever Young versus HoH. Even if Roy did not manage to get the golden age, he still has a significantly bigger stats than Mr. Toes.
They've plugged the choke at the top. They've killed his units. He's had to upgrade, but they have plugged the choke with the that Sea Dog and.
Okay. So pause. 2 minutes. We're coming back after 2 minutes, and we're gonna see how this goes. Let's get some juices going. Bacon ham. Did I hear bacon ham? That's the big question over here. Welcome back. How are you doing? What's happening in the Congress over here? What do we have? We got no buildings can be created in the district. Looks like 20% population. I didn't see what buildings cannot be created. Oh no, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Industrial zones. Basically, the second Fkdn did get a plus loyalty, but minus 20 population growth. While I did see John Curtin getting the Diplo points. Interesting. Okay. And yeah, Bacon it is. Looks like Birmingham got taken down there. It is what it is. We do need to see what's going to happen with the upcoming attack with those K-Shakes coming out on the field. While I'm pretty sure we're going to see quite a few points of quite a few units coming out from both Kupe and Byzantium. They need to get closer to his opponents. Now Vladimir did manage to get 107 science with 70 culture. We do have Kupe switching to, I believe he's going for a free inquiry golden age with 94 and 41 by the looks of it. Is trying to get that science coming up from his harbors. We do have Roy getting stirrups next turn, so mercenaries coming up in 2. He did build up quite a few heavy chariots, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go on the offense here soon. We do have also Elizabeth I getting his castles going soon, with Temenaki coming up from the southwestern city Cardiff, a city-state that he did manage to get earlier on. I gotta say, it doesn't look at all that Fkdn is gonna be aggressive here. Wait, did I not open up the microphone or something? Oh, it is. Okay. It's just Cisco just going to the bathroom or something, staying later. It is what it is. When you gotta go, you gotta go. We do need to take a look. Give me a second. I received some messages here. We do have Sunderland actually preparing his defense with pikemen, and I do see Corsas getting upgraded with that general that he's going to benefit from. By the looks of it, Victor is establishing in Comedia, and that actually tells me that Fkdn is going to be a bit more defensive rather than offensive. He's doing some projects that I think it's actually for general, and it's going to take a while to actually recruit one. We do have Kupe also getting his caravels. I do see at least 3 of them did get built, and they do have the extra movement from the Great Lighthouse, so they're gonna be quite fast to move around here and get some positioning over their opponents. We do need to see, because he has so much seas to cover in the north and in the south to actually get to his opponents. So what is he gonna actually choose as a route? Is he gonna go to the northwest or southeast? I do see also oracles coming up in Ravenna, where he did build the pyramids. Rome is benefiting from Pingala in that city center, and he's gonna get the double points quite easily. A lot of industrial zones are also gonna get built here, and I'm pretty sure he does have the biggest production in the game at the moment. Looking the yield stab soon maybe. Total score looks like HoH did run out of gold. They did use it as much as possible to get something else. I'm sick right now, so I'm out of bed early. Looks like an interesting game is shaping up. Oh, you're off to bed early. Yeah, it's quite an interesting game shaping up over here. Now, we would have loved to see some early tag bar attacks, but it looks like Fkdn is going to try to carry alongside the carrier there, and we do need to see if anything's going to change in the dynamics of the game soon. Mares coming up from the capital city of Kupe. I did see in the second city he's getting some theater squares. Same thing happening in Vladimir, but of course he is going to get amphitheaters instead of Mares. A new wave of settlers coming up from his capital cities. I do see 2 settlers to the south of Newcastle. One of them can be settled towards Cardiff. One of them, I have no idea where, maybe one of the islands, since it is on the coast. We did also notice earlier, but I didn't comment on this. We did notice we did have 2 great bunches being picked up by Rome, benefiting from extra damage. America did go for Defender of the Faith with Jesuit education. Well, I guess his religion is actually going to be more of a religion for sacrifice. He did build it in New York. It did get converted there. He's also trying to build Oracle. That's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's going to be built somewhere else. Okay. A decent amount of boats actually did arrive next to Kohia. Kupe cities to the north, and I do see he already got converted by Byzantium, quite efficiently getting those extra +2 points from the taxi strait. Eleanor is my favorite leader, so this game is a bit painful for me. I prefer French Eleanor though. She is cuter. Yes, I gotta say big yes over there, Salty. You are correct. Actually, the French Eleanor is much cuter. We do have K-Shakes coming out from the cities of Roy. We do need to see how fast they're actually going to get onto the front line with their extra movement coming up from those Oh my god, how I totally forgot how the unique building is called over there, but it is what it is. We do need to see also how much gold they're actually gonna get to spend to upgrade all of those units into knights, and of course if he is gonna use his mercenary card. We do have a significant force actually coming up from Eleanor to defend himself. There are a lot of pikemen did get pre-built from spearmen, and I did not notice still quite a few crossbows are out and about, so he can try to defend himself. We do still not see a big force coming up from Byzantium to attack into England. His Tagmas are actually dying. Wait a second, he didn't get the taxi straight? I only saw +2 from the taxi straight. Was that just me, or did he not convert the series? Wait, he did convert the series. Is this bugged? Is this happening? Is this a bug for... Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible.
I'm not too sure what's going on there. I did see what you saw as well.
It was +2, right? But we do see both of those cities converted, so it should have been +6. Oh no. Is this... Can you quickly check on BBG server if this was a known bug or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, that's just gonna throw a wrench in all of Fkdn's plans. He was relying so much on that extra damage, on the extra +4 that he would get there to push Val. Well, it is what it is. In the score screen here, we do have SQ with 86 science, 135 culture. We do have Val on 9766. Vladimir is on 122 with 86, and he's getting his libraries going with new waves of campuses coming up on those western cities. I do see also Elizabeth is going to get a few more campuses of her own. We do have biggest, godliest gamer on the most science on his team with 117 points. Not a lot of culture though on 40 to 50, and well, he's gonna get his 43 actually to be exact. He's gonna get his Maris to get him some more culture, especially in that second city of his to the west side. That's gonna be a lot of culture and faith that he's gonna start generating. We do have also on the gold per turn. Oh my god, such a big difference. Actually, Vladimir is making about more gold than the enemy team combined, almost as much gold as the enemy team combined, with 266 points of gold. We do have Val on 100, SQ on 100, while on the other side they barely have 270. Gablorio, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Good evening. Hello. We do need to see also if there's going to be this fight on the coast. Even if it is, I'm pretty sure Vladimir is going to try to get to the press gang's technology civic as quickly as possible, so he can actually pump out those bows quicker. He does have a connection city from the left side to the right side. His capital city actually is the connection city, and we do need to see if Kupe is actually going to try to come against him with something there. I just want to double check. This is 1080p. Okay. And we do have...
I can't see a bug reported anywhere about it.
Okay, interesting. Is this one of those weird bugs that happens when you fix something and something else breaks? Oh, that's quite a big bada boom. Quite a big boo-boo. Wait, do I have more juice?
It's been so long since I've seen Byzantium played. I'm not sure if it was in the last patch.
Well, to be honest, that is true. So many players ban it immediately when they see it, and even in the games that it gets in, it doesn't always get this situation with multiple nations next to him that would allow him to actually get those extra points of taxes straight. But look, wait. Los Angeles is converted, Charleston is converted. Maybe he didn't convert the cities. Maybe that's the mistake.
Yeah.
+5. Wait, tag my... No, it's 2 +2. Oh, kick W. Anyway, I guess the pikeman will be more than sufficiently strong enough to withstand that attack. We'll see. A lot of production capabilities coming up from SQ, and we didn't talk about this that much, and I really hope he's gonna click on the yield tab so we get to see the production numbers. They're starting to be crazy. Ostia did manage to get Temple of Artemis. We do have more projects coming in, and I'm curious if those projects are actually for great writers or for industrials. They're talking about right now for how to say replaceable parts. So that is the technology where you actually get the big unique unit of Vladimir of
Production numbers
Australia.
are pretty big on Forever Young, coming in at 112, 237 on Rome,
Oh my god!
125 on England, and 134 on Australia.
Yeah.
Compared
So
to Byzantium's 154, Teddy's 112, Eleanor's 35.
yeah, Eleanor of that
Mallory's
is a problem.
112.
Yeah, I did not see a safety settler come out from her side actually.
Nope.
Pionero, hello there, sir. Привет. Who's winning right now? That's a very good question. We don't actually know, but I think the game is actually getting a bit towards an advantage towards Forever Young. At least that's my impression right now. It feels like there's a bit more capabilities on Forever Young being acquired than we see on the other side. Wait, there is a safety settler in Liverpool.
There is Liverpool.
Okay. Yeah. Is it gonna be fast enough? I mean, to be honest, it just needs to settle that one tile island, and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. But like you said, for me, I think it's also Forever Young. I think they're just a little bit better prepared for the next stage of the game.
Yeah.
With the gold and production.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what's going on here? Oh.
I see they're at Happy Scientist, so it'll be interesting to see who got Hypatia. Hypatia? Isaac Newton.
I just see there's a chat in Ambassador chat in CWC talking about if a patch comes out, if we should have a vote or not. Just give me. Okay, Tagmas coming up from Therapy Zone here. It looks like, again, we don't see that big of an army coming up from Byzantium. I don't think they can afford it, though. You've seen the gold situation, and like getting a massive army to work against their opponents is just not at the moment that easy to make. I do also notice, whoa, chicken eats are being built in Motobohue, coming up from Kupe. He's gonna get a lot of bonuses coming up from those rainforest tiles, so for extra production and culture. Chicken Itza has been actually changed in the last patch of the BBG, getting extra points of production and culture for all of the rainforest tiles. The Union Empire not anymore, how to say, kept on only that city as it was initially. Actually, Lahore is getting quite a bit of units to defend himself there. Also, Pionero, thank you so much for the follow, sir. How did you like the performances of our second lineup yesterday? Wait, that was your second lineup yesterday, and you did manage to get the win. Very good performance then. Very good performance. Yes, yes. I have been talking a lot about the teams. We did see, of course, how Trinta did manage to pull his weight over there against his opponent. We did see Kabachok just free simming in a position that, well, I guess it wasn't ideal at all, coming up with Gorgo with all of that lakey slash coastland that he had to benefit from, but yeah, overall it was pretty good. I'm actually surprised about how CLC wanted to play it out, and about the result. Quite a bit of an upset, and this is something that it's incredible that is happening in the first week of the CWC. So many upsets being done in the first wave, and that just goes to show that the teams are prepared to actually get this going, and the teams that maybe thought it's gonna be easy, well, I think they just got a rude awakening that it's not gonna be that easy as they thought. We do have Kishix coming around from London to the southeast, and by the looks of it, we do have trebuchets with level 2 and level 1 crossbows coming up from Mongolia to attack into London and Liverpool. Wait, what is the set? The settler is still sitting in Liverpool, by the way. Also, both my favorite players lost on Friday. Oh no, Salty. You know what you need to do, right? You know what you need to do. You need to bake them a very lucky cake. Yes, you need to do that. I'm pretty sure you need to do that. And just infuse the cake with as much luck as you can over there. Do your magic, you know. And by the way, I'm still missing those cake pictures over there. You know what she did, by the way, Cisco? You know what Salty is doing?
Nope. Shoot.
She has like multiple brothers, and she's baking cakes and cookies for all of them.
Where's mine?
I know, right? That's what I'm asking. What is going on, man? Oh my god. It's unbelievable. Exclusivity over there. Only
favoritism. Huh?
Yeah.
What about the rest of the community?
Yeah, we need cake also. Give us cake. It is what it is. No, I'm pretty sure it's fine, but yeah.
No. Don't play it down. It's not fine.
It's not fine. We need cake. Yes. Only on Christmas I live across the country, so I can't always bake for them. I mean, yeah, but that's probably, you know. Oh, I see how it is. So she's keeping all of the luck for all of the year over there, and on Christmas she just lets it out. Okay, I see how it is. Infusing it. Well, oh my god.
More settlers coming out from Mallory. Wow, mass production. So
yeah. Pretty good.
They banned industrial zones, hey? So
they did, but you know that actually helps out Forever Young more than it helps out their opponents.
I wonder if any of them already boost in industrialization.
Look, I'm not sure about it.
I don't think
but
so.
Vladimir is 3 turns away from industrialization. He's just gonna straight up boost it anyway. And we do have carrier on mass production. He's gonna get his shipyards. I do notice we do have this pathway over there in the south with the Kupe. Oh my god! So those boats are so fast.
That's so much movement. Hey,
yes, incredible movement coming out from. I did also notice Eleanor on 2 series is actually in a world of trouble. There are so many units coming against him, and it looks like his defenses are not gonna hold for long. He's gonna need to get really quickly here. And look at that, actually, Mr. Su over here just got 50 rubles from Shoutout Zillow. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, congratulations. Just 2,434 to go. Let's go.
On us, come on.
Yeah, Kupe is flying over water, and also Christmas cookies are necessary. Yes, Christmas cookies are definitely necessary.
I have to say,
yes,
big fan of the graphics settings on the time of day he's using. Yes, it's nice. It's a bit easier on the eyes, but
oh, you're not a
so
big
dark.
Fan. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah. I like it a little bit either more at the start of the day.
Yeah,
or
like
in the evening.
You know how this is? This is perfect, picture perfect, but very bad for like all of the time gameplay, or at least from my point of view. That's why I like to go for noon as well, like when it's full out sun. But look at those tiny, for example, the stadium, right? You see it's lit up over there. You can actually see the things moving around there. Those like little kind of details I really like. I saw this on Liege's stream as well, and I really like these tiny details of the game. It's just I prefer having visibility over everything rather than having those little details actually in the game.
Yeah,
I guess it's a good choice that we have the option to choose.
It's much on the eyes when you play this game at the peak brightness times for like long periods of times. It can really strain the eyes. It can. It's especially if you're in a golden age. Yeah.
Oh, we do have. Let's take a look at America. He did manage to get 2, 4, 6, 8 cities, and I do see he does have. Oh wow, that's such a sad Pamukkale. Did you see it? It's next to the mountains there. Oh my god, that is so sad.
Level 1 courser on the way here to do some griefing though. Flipping him through the back.
Oh, it looks like Etemenanki got finished in the city of Cardiff. That's going to be a bit of a boost for science and production on Val. That's not bad, especially with Liang in that city. Now, we do see a lot more science capabilities on Vladimir. He's finishing up those campuses and getting those buildings in. And I do see, you see the settler? He's actually going for the tiny island. He doesn't believe he's gonna have more time to go for this.
I think he has to get there.
Wait, what is the Sea Dog? He's looking at Sea Dog 280 production. Okay, I guess he's okay. It's 140 by the way on standard on online speed. Also, Kupe is taking out Lahore and Nazca at the same time. What is Lahore? I guess Nazca is the one in the south, the one we were talking about earlier that he should take out, which does make sense.
Yeah,
I don't know where Lahore is. Oh, Lahore is on his island. London is gone. Oh my god, there should be enough time to actually get that city. It's 2 turns, 3. So 1 turn to move on the truffle, a 2nd turn to actually settle. Yeah, that's not gonna be.
He just needs to put a unit in front of his cities.
Yeah.
He needs to move this pikeman back and get it on the spice tile.
You know what would be funny, right? If Mongolia actually has shipbuilding and he gets a unit there.
Oh my god. Whoa. It's got galleys out, so
yeah. Or again,
he's
kicked up.
He's got galleys. Yeah, all you'd need is a couple galleys and
well, the city is 43 strength. I'm pretty sure galleys are not going to punch through it. But anyway, yeah, I guess just get a few boats and it's going to be fine.
Around it, and then he can't get another city out, can he? So
yeah. Well, the gold situation is actually incredible here. We do have Vladimir with 1200 points of gold. SQ is on 648 and then Val is 472. Usually when this amount of gold is actually acquired by the teams, they keep it for something. And I'm actually very curious what they keep it for something. It's not a good procedure, or I should say a good habit. I think it's the correct word, to have to keep as much gold on your side. If you don't, oh my god, he's actually doing it. He's putting units in the water. It's okay. So let me finish my idea. It's not a good procedure to actually get these gold points to just sit around if you're not gonna use them. If you're gonna use them into something, yes, for sure, you need to get them. You need to actually get them. But usually, using them into increasing your production into something or increasing your stats or doing something, it's actually very. Oh my god. Look at that.
Oh, no.
He's gonna shift center. He's gonna shift center. God. And he can't stop it. Like there's no way he's gonna stop that that horse. And that might be a 4 versus 1 situation coming up here. You know what this is, right? This is one of those comic book stories.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's happening, boys. It's happening.
Laughing at this settler, like, come, you settle that, because he can't unembark and settle on the same turn.
Yeah, I know. Look at that, the horse is not even moving. He's like, I dare you to move on that truffle time. I dare you. Another pikeman got taken down there. Looks like London, and you know, that's another surprising factor for me, a fact that carrier did not actually deploy a fleet here, at least like a few privateers to try to handle this, or a few boats. Even a caravel would have been important.
He's got one coming out now, but it's
and another horse. Okay.
Yeah.
Lol. Anyway, I guess Liverpool is gonna have walls. It's gonna slow down a little bit the takeover. We do have some movement.
There's a frigate there coming across. I think he's got a couple coming. He's got two coming.
Yeah, I see a privateer and a frigate. And these guys are moving so fast. You've seen them earlier, right? How fast they move. He has a caravel coming up from the south. So yeah, he now realizes the danger that his ally is in. And like you said, Lahore is going down, like Heinrich said actually. Lahore is going down. We did have Nazca coming around there from the south. And let me actually see what's going on. And by the way, I'm surprised that we actually had somebody like a French captain asking us about a French thing like PBG.
I'm actually very happy that they've sparked the conversation. So be interesting to see how that pans out.
Let me actually. Oh my God, we got something going on, but Anyway, your Mama Leto was just giving us an update. I would really love to actually take a look at the file now.
Oh yeah, I've opened it. I'm having a look.
Give me a second.
Oh wow.
This just don't wanna reveal something that I shouldn't reveal. Okay, there we go. And start up this. Move to this, and then start it up again. There we go. We're back. Okay, so what do we have here? So guys, I told you that Mama Leto is working on a lot of the stuff from the statistics, and this is the file with the reports that we're gonna have. But a lot of this stuff is actually gonna be how to say closed down. I did try to get some for help of how to say getting some bordering done and so on, so it's much easier to read. And this is gonna how each of the games report will look like. You're gonna have the choice of switching from the reports over here. And oh wait, can I switch? Why can I switch? I don't know why.
You need to
enable editing. Okay, there we go. And now let's see, most recent game. Okay, game details. Okay, so you have the ability to just switch games, and immediately you're gonna see everything with auto bans stages, with bans, and so on and so forth in exactly the order they got taken. I guess he does need to fix this NA over here, none other. We do have the picks also in order, and immediately, as you can see, the turn counter, the win, the teams, and so on, it's already put up over here. There's another thing, by the way, overall statistics. This is gonna be gold. Oh my god, this is I think a lot of the viewers like this, and a lot of the players also ask for this. We're gonna have statistics
as well, you know, to see what's being played.
Exactly. So this is gonna be per map, per season, per group, per base. You can see everything. This is incredible what he did over here. This is unbelievable. This is going to be embedded in the CWC website. You're going to see it over there right in the tournament page. So it's just a matter of time until we get everything, you know, all of the details done already, and put it up over there. I'm gonna take a look after the stream to see exactly what I need to help out with. If there's gonna be any changes, I do fully trust Mama Leto is very, very, I would say, detail oriented, as you can see over here. So yeah,
that's not a small task that he's done on that episode.
No, it's incredible, man. It's incredible.
He's basically said what I said earlier. You can make a database within, and then get it to display different tables of that database within it. You can make databases in Excel. It's so good.
Oh, I see. Actually, Kupe is gonna manage to take that horse down. Coming back to the game here, I'm gonna take that horse down of Mongolia, and there are what, 3 more turns? No, 2 more turns. So the settler needs to move on that tile, and then oh wait, I think the frigate actually still has movement. It looks like it's blown up, right?
It has movement still.
So I guess the big question is, can he take the city of Liverpool before that extra city settles?
No, I think he dies next turn.
This is gonna be so close. I don't know if I mean, there might be.
I don't know. Think he dies next turn.
Wait, he just fortified the boat. He didn't shoot down the horse. Uh-oh.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't shoot the horse anyway, because they're going to kill the horse next turn anyway. He'll then move on and have to...
Yeah, but if he last moved it and moved the settler on the pig tile, on the truffle tile, he would have had, last move it. He would have had the chance next turn to settle.
Very true. I think he dies next turn, though. I'm gonna...
That is big. Anyway, trade between Australia and England look amazing. They do indeed. That's incredible over there. Oh, we got a caravel coming out from London. Oh, wait a second. Did they just buy him a caravel? Look at how much gold they're making, man.
That's a chip of the old block for him. That's nothing.
Yeah, I guess so. Nationalism coming up also in 2 turns from Vladimir. Quite fast on this one. We got Fkdn nationalism in 2 turns, and this is oh my god, this is the last turn that Eleanor is gonna be alive.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, he
Yeah.
got the settler.
And Liverpool died as well. See. I
He got the
did
settler.
it in my head, and I was like, I don't think that city survives.
Oh my god, man. Man. This is a GG. This is a GG right here. And oh my god. 4 versus 3 situation. Somebody would have ran out of a military alliance. We don't know exactly whom. It looks like after losing Eleanor, they couldn't get up anymore. They thought it's
Sure.
over, and it's over. Unbelievable,
They
man.
couldn't stop John getting Diplo win then either. I think that was another issue because
Yeah.
he got the Diplo wins and he's
He
got a
did.
religion built wonders.
And so much science, so much culture. Already 211 science, 147 culture. And this is, by the way, straight up science. That's not free inquiry science. He's still in a paintbrush and voice. 300 gold in the bank. I'm pretty sure he was doing 300 gold a turn as well. It's just incredible. Forever Young showing us such a strong play in this first match of theirs against Holiday on Highlands. We do need to see how they're going to fare in the next weeks. And of course, we do have a best of 2 being played, so they're gonna meet each other again in the upcoming weeks to get going. We're gonna also need to ask them what happened in the game, so we're gonna have a post-game chat soon. I do want to say just straight up, Forever Young did win against Holiday or Highlands on the Continents and Islands map, and now we're gonna get into the chat over here of the debrief game, so we ask him what happened. Let's jump over.
It's still awkward as fuck.
I think I should tell Lahore, kill Lahore, and take Nazca and 2 more cities on this island, and you have pretty good position.
I mean, there's very little sea tiles. Like I don't have a single city that has more than like 2 naval tiles. It's pretty awkward. Like also those coastals. If I raise Lahore and settle coastals, they have like 1 fish or 2 fishes. I was thinking of raising Lahore as well. I wanted to kill Nanmadol, but then, I mean, I did kill Nanmadol, and then I saw Rome.
Yeah, just wanted to liberate.
Killing Nanmadol was good idea. Vladimir have Nanmadol, Australia with Nanmadol, too powerful, so it was good move.
But yeah, well played, guys. Well played.
GG, well played. I do have one question. Who did vote for no industrials?
We did.
So
the team that has no industrials.
We thought about plus 100 industrials, but we decided it's
It's not that important.
It's not critical and not important.
It was gonna be a coin flip or something if you all voted for that, for all the votes. So.
Anyway, see you guys.
See you.
Yeah. Bye.
Yep. Oh, one more question, Vladimir. Why you don't take Crusade? You can do it.
Yeah.
Same question was.
I just forgot about it.
I think you hate Valanchik, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's also true.
By the way, you were 1 turn ahead of Byzantium actually building Stonehenge, and I was thinking you Crusade, but for some reason, no. Again,
Yeah. That was a good decision, but I just forgot about it.
Did you actually get the taxes trade bonus on the units? I don't know if you actually managed to convert those cities or not.
It's +6 taxes, yeah.
Okay, because I saw some drop downs and I was like on +2, and I didn't understand why.
You seem as well like Valanchik. He have more science. I think he have always relevant units. It's hard to take it, and with little seas, with frigates or sea dogs, good position to defend. Oh, thank you guys. GG.
GG.
GG,
Yeah,
well
thanks
played.
for the game. GG.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams. Carrier was a bit sad about what happened over here. He was a bit complaining about his lack of tiles. We did see Vladimir also totally forgetting about Crusade, which actually we missed as well. We didn't get the information that we didn't have Crusade on Byzantium. He did pick it after with the third belief. We do need to see and of course plug in all of the details for the games over here, and we're gonna have soon the how to say the roundup of group one, all the groups with the first games in. This was the last game of the stage 1 groups stage of CWC season 8. Have a good evening, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next ones. Take a look at my Discord to actually get some more information from there about the schedule. I am waiting for the schedules to be done in CVFR squadrons and in every other community, so we get to see when the games are going to be scheduled. Then I'm going to update my Discord, and of course I'm going to try to update everything else like Twitch schedule and so on. Thank you so much Heinig Dave, thank you so much Natro for being with us tonight. I so safe, good evening, and indeed I gotta say, nice play Roy, sir, nice play indeed. Roy did amazing there with Mongolia. Also, if you're coming up from YouTube, throw this video a thumbs up, and I do hope you're gonna leave a comment down below. It does help me a lot, and I do hope you did enjoy the content. If you do want to take part of the conversation, just join twitch.tv/OnSpotTV, and you're gonna find me there trying to stream as many of these games as possible. Also, thank you so much for joining and for all of the support. Let's see each other in the next stream. Bye. Have a good evening. Bye.